Oh, wow.
Hello.
Good
morning.
Hello.
We're already rolling dice.
I just learned the difference between saving throws and ability scores. And apparently,
After almost
We've been
2
going
years.
for almost 2 years.
here's the thing. I've only ever been
Hi.
using the ability score.
Oh no!
Okay, no, we're gonna get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second.
We'll unpack that soon.
First, we're gonna say the name of the show. Welcome.
Fantastic start.
Yeah, good God.
Oh.
All right, so welcome to the first draft, the show where we make it up as we go along, where we starkly refuse to learn.
We
Yeah.
will not learn the rules
It's
of this
not
game.
gonna happen.
This is not your
Sorry.
game. This
you
is
think we're
our
gonna
game.
get better? It's not. I promise. Oh man.
We play D&D sometimes.
Occasionally.
Yes. But I'm your DM, Paul. Good morning. Hi, Rowan. Nice to see you.
Hi. Probably like our number one fan.
Yeah,
Honestly,
thank you for being
MVP.
here.
You're
First thing on a
wonderful.
Saturday morning, Rowan.
You're so good.
You're so good. Gosh, it's a wonderful morning.
Is it?
Is it?
It's a great
Oh.
Saturday.
I
Yeah, it
slept
really
on a
is.
couch last night.
It's
so
not a great
beg
So
to
it's a
disagree.
great Saturday.
Couple announcements before we get started. Rebranding is going to be happening soon. We're going to set a date for that
Okay,
soon.
sure.
We've got most of the stuff squared away. We're just going to roll it out all at once in the next couple weeks probably. So we'll keep you updated on that.
This was squared away.
So
I feel like I just saw the light leave your eyes.
it left so long ago. That was a reflection.
An echo.
Yeah.
The last glimmer.
Yeah. Second thing, number 2. Michelle is not here again this week. She will probably be back next week. Work scheduling stuff is resolving for her, so we'll have Dana back soon. Yeah, we've missed her. But yeah, so that's it. The end. No more announcements.
Cool.
That's it.
I
So
could have been getting such higher rolls, Paul.
you could have
Yeah.
been. You could have been.
But you didn't.
Speaking of rolling and why you're rolling,
Yeah.
we left off last session with a couple, nay, 3 harpies showing up aboard the ship first thing in the morning. You all had risen out of your beds, the crack of dawn. Some of you lured by a song, some of you resisting it.
It's really pretty.
yeah.
They're really good singers.
So let's actually go to the map real quick.
La 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 la.
Wait, are there
Beautiful.
3 or are there 4, Paul?
That one.
There's
1,
I'm counting
2,
4.
3,
But what about the one out there?
4.
4.
Are there 4? Are there 4?
Oh.
Actually, hold on. I gotta do this manually because I didn't set up my stream deck.
Whoa!
Good job, Paul!
That's so cool of you to do.
It's a job.
He can do it manually.
Wow.
With these.
the harpies are out so
those?
early because, you know, the early bird gets the worm.
These
You
harpies
all are the
numbered
worms.
4.
Yeah.
Say, I'm real wormy right now.
Worm at their feet.
I'm real worming.
All right. Yeah.
We're worming hard today. So
Would you love me if I was a worm?
you all have positioned yourselves where you are on the
would.
ship, your vast unpainted ship.
Avast!
Um,
It's just millennial slate gray.
yeah. This is contractor gray.
It's a minimalist.
Wait,
Yeah,
who's this
yeah.
guy again?
Damien.
That's Damien.
Oh, okay.
So Damien is also on the deck.
Oh, no.
That's
Oh.
so you saw 3 harpies appear.
Main ally we get is
Damien.
Damien.
To set the scene real quick.
Damien's the only one up?
On the deck, yeah.
Mm.
Everyone else is below decks,
Oh,
getting
okay.
breakfast, yada yada yada.
Oh, okay.
So, 2 of the harpies are close to the deck. One is further back, further up the deck. The one furthest up, you can see now that you've taken in the scene. For those of you that are not charmed, she is the one singing. She also looks a little bit more humanoid than the rest of them.
What's the saving throw? For a
Yeah,
charm?
it's like in the middle.
It's a wisdom saving.
What number
But
though?
this is very
14.
freshly,
Okay, I got a
us
14. So
waking up,
Okay, so
we
you
get
do
closer
succeed. Yeah,
to
you do save.
one of these
So,
stairs. That's why.
One of them up at the top deck looks more humanoid than the others. The other two have these like long beak-like, bird-like avian faces. Although instead of just the simple curved beak, they're serrated and almost jagged.
Sick. Hot.
And those two are down below the decks. Bryce, you are right next to one of them at the moment.
They sing so good.
Yeah, it was just so gorgeous.
First thing in the morning?
And the humanoid one is still singing, by the way. So, everybody, I need you to roll initiative now.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that's a 25.
Wow, okay. You get to repeat your saving
Yeah,
throw
I was
so
about
soon.
to say I can't wait to see if I get to do anything.
11, dear Paul.
18.
Okay, 11, 18, 25.
Is it a 4?
Plus
11.
11, 18, 25
It'll be
for
at the
Bryce
top.
Buckland.
Yeah,
Remind me. Okay.
Yeah, plus 0.
When you're
It's based off your
charmed,
4.
yeah, so 4.
Okay, and then
Thank you.
Damien needs to roll.
so these are the stairs up.
Damien!
No, those are just the stairs to literally get up to the deck.
Oh, so these are
The mast is you have to climb like a ladder to get all the way up it.
Is this where we come from below
The
deck?
crow's nest.
Either side.
Okay.
Oh.
Climb aboard the crow's
I'm like
nest.
I think that's
Let
your
me
shot.
know what you see.
Who's
from
me?
top.
Is that you?
Could be.
Okay.
And the
Did you
cookies
put-
in the cookie jar? All right, harpy time.
Hey, Captain, pass me some rum.
So
Um,
charmed.
There's no rum on this ship. We
Now,
only
what the
drink
hell
milk.
kind of ship are we on?
This is a milk-only ship. For long distance sea
This is a
voyaging.
milky ship.
Ah, shit. Whose idea was it to fill this ship with milk?
3 days in, it's a cheese ship.
13-year-old Bryce hides behind a barrel of now cheese.
Damien rolled very well as well.
Okay, Damien, but who rolled better?
We see
You
you,
did.
Damien.
You actually rolled the best, so you get to start us off.
+6 to initiative coming through. All right. Well,
So, wait, wait,
Even if I had a
What
plus
are-
6, I would have gone last,
what are
probably.
the
So.
mechanics of being charmed?
We'll get to that on your turn. This is a special kind of charming.
Oh.
Ooh. So since it's my turn,
Yep.
what are the mechanics of being charmed?
Oh, yeah. So, yes. So this is not just an ordinary charm. This is a luring song.
Yeah.
So every humanoid and giant, any giants?
Go once.
Thank you for
Very
specifying.
specific.
Yeah.
I'm in a small giant.
So while charmed, a target is incapacitated and ignores the songs of other harpies. If the charmed target is more than 5 feet away, the target must move on its turn toward the matriarch, that is the harpy matriarch over there, by the most direct route, trying to get within 5 feet.
Okay.
So,
So,
it doesn't avoid opportunity attacks, and before moving into damaging terrain, you can repeat your saving throw if you have to move through damaging terrain to get to her, but you do not in this case. So you will have to move within 5 feet of her.
Wait, is this the matriarch or is the singing one?
The
singing
singing one
one
is
Oh,
the
This
okay.
one's the
yes,
matriarch?
yeah,
Okay.
the more humanoid one. So you will need to move up the stairs.
The one with bird titties.
I'm gonna
They've all got
line-
bird titties.
I'm gonna line the
even
5
the
feet
monster
with
ones.
Yeah, I see
yeah.
that now. Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Remember, horny butt monsters.
Yes.
I am
Horny
gonna
butt monsters?
provoke-
That's a different encounter.
Oh, now we're getting into it. I am probably gonna provoke an opportunity attack though
Yes.
from this one.
Yeah,
as
so
I-
she's gonna lash out at you with her claws as you run past for a 7.
That
to
does
hit.
not hit.
Oh. Okay.
So now I am within 5 feet of the matriarch. So
Yes.
do I repeat saving throw or no? Because I didn't have to move through
So,
damaging terrain.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. So, you may repeat wisdom save.
Nope. That's a 5.
All right. All right. Okay. So next up is the harpy matriarch. Looky there.
Yeah, you're hot and you sing nice. What about it? Bitch, what are you gonna do now that I'm so close within arm's reach?
bitch.
She's gonna continue to sing.
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
I think she's doing great.
You get out a lighter and you're like,
Yeah, I'm all up in there.
Oh my god.
Actually, let me see here.
I, as an uncharmed person.
She's going to fly away from you, Bryce. Actually, she's going to fly 40 feet towards
This way?
the middle of the ship. Yep.
Okay.
So she's gonna
Okay.
fly over everybody. Oh
That's
no!
Yeah.
So that'll get her just past midship. So like
here?
right on the other side.
Yeah, 40 will be right here.
Yeah. Okay. So she's gonna go right there. She's gonna stay flying in the air. Let's use that cube and say the other harpy. We'll move her down on the next turn anyway. So use that cube and just kind of.
Nice.
There we go.
Easy.
So she's gonna go
Easy.
there.
Only took 2 people.
And once she gets there, she's going to use her Visage of Desire. And I need everybody that's within 30 feet of her to roll a wisdom save for me.
sure.
Okay.
Is this another charm thing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, sorry.
Oh.
No, this is not a charm.
Okay.
This
cool.
is just a wisdom save.
I'm not in 30.
Yeah, you are not, but you are still lured.
That's a 13.
Yes.
13 is not going to do it.
Do you have any plus
do you
to
have a
your
plus?
wisdom saving?
Maybe. Plus 3.
Don't you have like advantage on
Cocked.
wisdom saving throws or something like that?
Nah.
Interesting.
Oh.
Okay.
I do?
Well, I do have advantage on being charmed.
But this is.
But yeah,
This
this is
isn't
not a
charmed.
charm. So.
Oh dear.
That's a 4.
16. That saves.
Yes!
A 4. Saoirse,
Oh.
what are you holding right now?
I guess my bagpipes.
You drop your bagpipes
Oh, that's too
Oh,
bad.
as you
shit.
feel your mind wash with what is the thing that Saoirse most desires in life?
Oh God. I guess to have a kick-ass band.
So, where the harpy is flying next to the harpy matriarch, your mind swims for a second, your vision clouds over and then clears, and then where the harpies were, there's just this sick ass flying band playing, and it's like they're playing the coolest punk music you've ever heard. I mean, they're out in the ocean, they're flying in midair, and they're tearing shit up, and you're just so enthralled. Like you look down at your bagpipes and you just think, oh, I could never play like that,
Aw.
and you just drop them, and you are paralyzed with just overwhelming awe at the coolness of this band.
Sure.
So you are considered paralyzed now.
Sure.
So cool. I've created a song. And drop your pipes and free your hand. And look at the kick-ass band.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, is Stratch a bard? Is Stratch
Wait
going to
a
multi-class
second,
into bard?
The charisma makes sense now.
Damien failed, so Damien,
Of course,
who is
Damien
holding
failed the visage of beauty.
a rapier at the ready, and had a face of mixed. Yeah.
Sorry, I
This harpy's just really hot.
I double checked that I had advantage, but then I rolled the exact same thing, so I was like, okay,
Yeah.
dice got it. All
Yep.
right.
Okay.
Wait, I
Um,
just remembered last session she was holding a cup of coffee, actually.
Saoirse was?
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's
'cause
right,
Saoirse
yeah,
got coffee
sorry,
and then
sorry,
came
I
up.
totally
So
forgot.
your coffee goes clattering to the
Yeah,
ground,
yeah.
spilling all over the
Oh
deck.
no.
Oh, even worse. Bagpipes. Coffee.
But Damien, who had his rapier out, and who had a kind of face of, for those of you who are particularly insightful, anybody in the bunch have a passive insight over 16?
Got 13 in that.
I don't think any of you are particularly insightful.
I got a 15. No, that's
13.
it.
13. Okay. So
My insight sucked.
2 wisdom-based characters. Anybody?
15. Yeah.
all right. So you see Damien just eyes go blank and then drops his rapier.
Oh no.
And then Rand, what did you?
I got an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Rand, what are you holding?
Coffee.
Coffee. Coffee also goes tumbling out of your hands. Morning energy spilled, gone.
Rory gasps.
And what is the thing that Rand most desires in this world? And all others.
Probably just to see your mom again.
And you do.
Oh no.
She's flying right above you. it's like just like one of your dreams when your mom was guiding you over the city of Alavast. She's flying there above you, just waiting for you, reaching out her hand, saying, "Come with me. Come with me, Rand."
Yeah, Rand is gonna reach and try to wait above me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. Aw.
Right where the Harpy matriarch used to be.
Oh, jeez.
But you don't remember a Harpy matriarch anymore. You just remember your mom.
Just mother.
Just
Yeah.
my mom.
Yeah.
Just mom.
All right, that's the matriarch's turn.
Oh,
You are now
jeez.
considered paralyzed.
Oh no.
Oh, you're the only person on this boat that's not paralyzed.
Now trash.
So,
Patience. Paralyzed.
yeah, so Damien is paralyzed, so that's his turn. All right, Saoirse. You can, I think you can repeat the save, right? Yes. Until the end of your next turn. So Damien is no longer paralyzed at this point. Saoirse, you are paralyzed. So you spend your turn just contemplating how much you wish you were in this band.
Yeah.
And at the end of your turn, you kind of blink your eyes. The music starts to fade and become cacophonous, but in a not a cool way.
Oh.
And not an enjoyable way. And you blink and you realize that no, it's just the harpies again.
Yeah.
And that's your turn.
Auto tune.
Oh, every
No.
time. Getting so much better with it every year.
All right, and now it is the other two harpies' turn. So that top one is going to that one is going to fly towards. Let's see. It's gonna fly towards Rand, because Rand, you are in the middle there, right?
I am.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if it was flying towards Traj, fuck that.
Yeah. It'll get in between Rand and Traj.
Fuck
Is that,
that.
the right spot?
Yeah, that's good.
Fuck that harpy. Not like that.
Oh,
not
wait,
like
do you
that.
not
Yeah,
have
that's
them in
I mean, hey,
Who is this right now? That's trash.
that's Traj.
Wait, so who are you?
That's it, I don't think you have a mini on.
I don't think I have a mini on here.
Oh,
right now.
where you?
No, I'll be a D6.
I thought we were. Oh, you didn't want to be. You didn't want to be Dana. That's right. Let's use a mini because a D6 is going to be confusing.
Would you like to be a giraffe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Giraffe!
It's like
And giraffes in the Feywild aren't carnivorous. Well, okay.
They still have really long tongues, but they're barbed.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good for them.
Jesus Christ.
So that harpy is going to take 2.
Lance.
Suck an entire body. Like a harpoon.
It's how they get the fruit off of the trees. They just.
Yeah, fruit.
Yeah.
And if a bird happens to be on that fruit also, they just like...
Yeah.
Collateral damage.
But yeah, it's going to take 2 claw attacks against you.
Sure.
First one is a 22.
Okay.
Second one is a 6.
Yeah,
So
all right.
first one hits for. Oh, that sucks. Only 3 points of
Just like-
damage.
That big and like the entire thing can fit in.
And that's its turn.
That's scary.
The second one is going to fly towards Damien.
Second one, you mean
On the cube, maybe?
Yeah, the one that's flying up there. It's going to fly at Damien.
What noise do harpies make?
It lets out like a.
Oh.
That's
And
only 20 feet of movement per her.
that's all she needs, yeah.
Need some.
She's got 40
Mucinex.
feet of flying. But she is going to grapple Damien.
Oh,
Are
And
all
automatically
harpies-
succeed because Damien is paralyzed.
God damn it, Damien.
Oh, he's still paralyzed?
It hasn't been his turn yet. Oh wait, no, it has been his turn. Oh,
Yeah.
actually no. So yeah, he gets to save.
Come
Or
on,
it's
Damien.
it is
Let's
a contest, strength
go.
contest.
Come
Pick
on.
up that sword thing.
Damien, you're
I
so
didn't
strong.
Identify which one was which. That one's Damien. That one's Harpy. So Damien bats away the Harpy's grasps. And
Yeah.
Wow,
Escapes
Damien, you're
the-
so
the grapple.
strong.
So good.
You hear him say, "No, I'm not going back."
Oh.
Oh.
Hello? What?
Heard?
Story time.
Hey. Okay. So do I need to do anything to stop seeing my mom?
You don't. You
Great.
just are paralyzed with desire this turn to go with your mom, to fly away with her, to rejoin her.
Okay.
And then at the end of your turn, you snap out of it and you come back to your senses, and you realize that you've been tricked.
Oh. Can I bonus action anything?
No.
Okay.
Not this turn.
Does any of our crew like hear this going on and like
It's
you
been
know?
not quite 6 seconds.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Trad,
Oh,
you're up.
man.
Ooh. Do I have all my spell slots?
Certainly.
Yes,
You
it is
should.
in your
Yeah, I
deck.
should,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if you guys
Yeah.
wasted,
there's been no,
wasted any spells while I was.
No, Trad was just off screen the whole time.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's seriously one of my favorite jokes to make.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Still to this day. If someone isn't present, like, no, the character's there, just off screen.
We're laughing and having a good time.
Yeah, right there with you guys. Trust me.
Oh man.
Like that, I think about that Nathan Fielder post all the time. And we're like, having a good time with my friends. They're all just off screen laughing too. What would you like to do, Traj? You've got one harpy directly in front of you.
Okay.
You got the matriarch flying overhead, and you got the one that just flew towards Damien.
And
I'm
think-
going to cast Misty Step
Ooh.
to get up here next to Bryce,
Ooh.
and then use my action to set up my
Oh,
repeating
okay.
crossbow.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you've got a bonus action. No, you use Misty Step
Yeah,
bonus
yeah.
action. Cool. All right. You are now set up and able to fire at will.
Perfect.
Bryce, we're back to the top of the order.
All right. So I have to move closer to the matriarch, right?
So is
Yes,
this harpy out in the ocean? Nothing.
That's nothing. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an extra. It's not even on camera, I don't think, right now.
Okay.
Well, just so everyone
And
at
if
home
it was,
knows,
I'm
she's
sorry.
really hot.
You don't get her.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 on the steps. I will fall if I place in there.
So you get to repeat the save now.
Literally the exact same roll.
5. Bryce, you just like, this is the,
You're so
the
into it.
most
Loving
beautiful
it.
song you've ever heard in your life, and you cannot get enough of it. You're like living for this song. What is Bryce's favorite kind of music?
I'm sorry.
So I think there's kind of like two flavors of favorite for Bryce.
Uh-huh.
Bryce, I think Bryce would readily think of his favorite as like sea shanty music, just because he's seen how many times like huge groups of pirates all
Yeah.
having fun with each other with
Like
it. I
how
was
my
like,
favorite
oh.
used to be country music.
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting.
And like, oh yeah, you know, like it's just fun to have fun with friends.
Yeah.
But then like, secret favorite are like the soft little like songs that Judy would sing him to sleep.
Yeah.
So
This is like
Those weren't
that,
sea shanties?
they were sea shanty-y, but like the kind of, you know how like kind of like Irish like lullabies,
like
kind of like
kind of
that
folk
kind of
song.
they have that like sway
Lil
to
Your
Ting.
them.
father went
Yeah.
away and never came back, and
That
he was
kind
eaten
of-
by
Yep.
wolves.
Yeah, this is much closer to like Judy's lullabies, but it incorporates some of like the rhythmic nature of the sea shanties, like the soft lapping of waves against the side of the ship in calm waters. It feels like that kind of relaxing, rhythmic, hypnotic a little bit, and you just can't get enough of it.
Wow, I haven't heard this kind of song in years.
Those waves are like cats for real, for real. They be lapping.
Ah!
What?
That's bad.
You know, like
No.
like they lap. They lap.
No, yeah, I got the joke.
No, because like they'd be lapping.
Because the word lap.
Yeah? Oh my god.
The matriarch is also going to fly towards Damien.
Cool.
You want her like behind, beside, or
Just on the other side of Damien. And she's going to. Be careful, she's fragile.
Oh.
She's got hollow bones.
Yeah, I
I
guess
mean,
so.
probably.
Cartilage for legs.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness.
And she's going to take 2 claw attacks against Damien.
You got this, Damien.
Swing that sword.
I need you to train me how to swing my sword.
That's a
Yes.
that's a 30, 20, and a
Ooh.
25.
Oh no.
So that's going to be a lot against Damien.
Got
this.
Oh.
You're doing great.
Oh no.
Weapons master.
Come on, weapons master.
Aw, I rolled
Oh, no.
bad.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
7, 8, 9, 12, 17, plus 6, 23. 23 points of damage to Damien. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, so Damien is still standing, but the harpy, she lashes out with both claws and, like, in a flurry of feathers and sharp edges. One moment Damien is there, the next he is on one knee, just bleeding from face, arms. His shirt is torn open. Parts of his hair have just been like cut, and he's just looking up like. That's his turn. That's her turn.
Damien. Oh no.
All right. Now it's Damien's turn.
Dang it, I have something that I think would actually really help with the situation, but I can't do it.
All right. So Damien is going to use his reaction as a defensive duelist to, as he's been struck a couple times, he's down on one knee. He's going to get up with a flourish and ready his rapier as he picks it up, and he's going to get 2 additional AC for the next turn.
Wow.
Well, actually, no, that was for that attack. Didn't matter.
I was
but he
like- I
looks
was like,
cool.
wow,
Defensive
what a
duelist doesn't do that.
loser.
He looks cool though.
Yeah, it
What a
does.
cool looking loser.
Yeah.
Dang.
Sorry, Damien.
But he is going to give him. Actually, he can't give himself bardic inspiration, but he's going to give Traj.
Hell yeah.
How far away? You're within 60 feet. You're right at the edge of 60 feet, right?
You're on the
From
edge.
Damien.
From Damien?
Yeah.
I might be outside of it, but I don't know.
50, 55, 60. You are literally
Right at
Oh.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
Damien's gonna like lock eyes with you as you're setting up your crossbow, and he's like, "You can do this. Pierce her right through the heart. Keen eyes. You
I'll
got
do
this."
my best, Damien.
He's gonna give you a bardic inspiration, so you get an extra 1d6.
Oh, he's a bard?
Doesn't care
What?
about giving me inspiration on my
Damien's
saving
a
throws.
bard?
Of
What?
course he is. He's
What?
He is massive light skin fuckboy energy. Of course he's a bard.
But he's the weapons master.
Yeah.
You can be one can be both.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Polish your
So
swords.
yeah.
Oh,
Pendleton Bress was a bard.
Yep.
He came at you with guns.
Who?
The guy I played for a session.
Oh!
The hippo guy.
So he's going to, after he gives you inspiration, he's going to look up at the harpy matriarch and look to the side at the other harpy that's trying to like grasp at his arms, and he's going to take his rapier and say, "Enough!" Stab it into the deck, and then a blast of thunder erupts from where he is as he casts Thunder Wave.
Cool. Yes, he does. It's so good.
So that's a con save.
I love that spell.
They both fail.
Yes.
So they both take. He's gonna upcast that.
Mm-hmm.
7. Ooh, nice. 19 damage.
Hey,
And they'll be pushed 10 feet away.
Cool.
So just off the railing.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Into the ocean.
What have I done? Oh yeah, good point.
For the matriarch, she'll just be.
All right.
Nice.
Good job, Damien.
Yeah.
He's looking
Damien.
messed up though.
Yeah, yeah,
But
Uh,
someone's done damage.
But now the harpy that was next to him also is looking roughed up.
yeah.
She took a decent chunk of damage from that.
Mm.
All right, Saoirse, you're up.
Cool. Saoirse casts command at 3rd level.
Cool. Who you commanding?
All 3 of the harpies.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can do that.
They have to make a wisdom
Wisdom.
14 saving throw.
Okay. All right. Wisdom 14, you say.
Mm-hmm.
A wisdom 14, you say.
A saving throw of 14 for wisdom.
Ah, wisdom. Save of 14. So the first harpy, that is 8.
Okay.
So
that
we'll say
doesn't do
that's
it.
the one that is off of the
Sure.
boat. What are you commanding them to do first?
Shut up.
A 4 for the second harpy,
Sure.
and then the harpy matriarch. That's cocked. That's a 15. So,
Ah.
but she had stopped singing to call out Damien.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but
Oh!
we'll take that forward for their next turn.
Mhm.
That means everybody but the matriarch will not be able to sing.
Okay, cool.
The ones that failed, they will not sing.
Mhm.
So, okay.
Well, just in general, they're also prone. Like, that's just the words of the spell, is that they can't.
Oh, they're knocked prone.
Yeah, they're. Well, okay, so.
Yeah, read me those rules.
Rules.
Because if they get knocked prone, then the ones that just got knocked off the ship are going into the water because they're flying. And prone when you're flying means you stop flying.
You just drop.
Yeah. So that, let me
there's no.
look on my end too.
It says, like, some typical commands and their effects follow. You might issue a command other than one described here. If you do so, the DM determines how the target behaves. If the target can't follow your command, the spell ends.
Okay. So, yeah.
So if you want it to just be, like, they can do other things, but they shut their mouths.
Yeah,
that's
they
fine,
will
too.
just not, no sound will be issued from the ones that failed for this turn.
Which I guess would mean they can't do, like,
Any luring
like,
songs, anything like that.
luring songs or, like, spells based with, like, a vocal.
Yeah,
Can
exactly.
harpies swim,
Component.
or is it like if they get their wings wet, they drown?
Who knows? You can roll a nature check for me.
Right now?
Sure.
I mean, most birds don't just fall.
Wow, just ignore the dice tray next to you.
Okay, well, yeah. I think I probably would have got the same thing either way. So.
It seemed a
Might have
little
gotten
homophobic
better.
there.
Yeah, avoiding the pride-themed dice tray. Got it.
11.
You're not sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, some birds can get wet and they're fine, especially ones that are native to aquatic environments or ocean environments. But then again, you know, you don't
They
always
could
see
be
gulls
ducks.
just like dunk into the water. Usually they skip across and skim it to grab food or whatever, but they're not gonna like punk.
But there
straight
are
into the water.
some birds that
Some
do
birds
that.
do. Yeah.
Like ducks.
Like ducks.
Kingfishers.
Quack quack.
Motherfucker.
All right, Saoirse, is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
I also want to do. Oh, hang on. Let me mark that spell slot. I think I'll do. Who else is injured right now besides Damien? Anybody?
I think it's just Damien.
Is it anyone other than Damien?
I think
I
it's just
love
Damien.
that.
But you do notice they do seem to be targeting, not explicitly Damien, but they seem to be trying to go for Damien.
Interesting. And he said, "No, don't take me back."
Yeah.
And he's a bard. Wonder where he gets that from.
Somebody roll a history check for me.
Sure.
I'm not good at history.
Bryce actually would be best
Okay.
for this.
Ha! 18.
18. So you do remember
From
when
the
you were
first
first
time my
talking,
history rolls actually works out.
when
Despite
you were-
having the intelligence.
you recall Damien's fun fact when he was introducing himself. That he claimed that he had seduced a harpy before.
That's right. I remember that being his little fun fact.
Oh my god.
No.
Yep, that's definitely a fun fact.
Yeah.
He's a pirate, right?
Mhm.
So we know how that goes.
Indeed.
Pirates and their tails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saoirse, were you gonna
I was gonna
throw
maybe.
healing his way?
Yeah. It wouldn't be a lot, but I mean,
That'd be healing.
yeah. I could cast it at 4th level and give him 2d4 plus 3. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. So roll that health.
2, 4, 9
6,
damage.
Nine.
Or 9 healing.
Damien is down. Okay, so that brings him up to 14 hit points.
Okay. Wow, he was hurting.
Yep.
Oof.
I mean, he's
He took 23 damage in one
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
all right. So, you want to move at all, or are you good where you are?
Well, if I move, I'll provoke an attack of opportunity, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm in, yeah. No.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
All right. So next up is Harpy and Harpy. So let's see. There's the Harpy that's near Saoirse and Rand. Yeah. So you just commanded that one and it succeeded. So you see its beak just like clack closed, and then it turns to you and it's gonna lash out and take 2 attacks against you.
Sure.
You can try.
It's a 19 and a 12.
Sure. 19 hits.
Yeah.
Does the 12 hit too? What's my...
I hope not.
Yeah, that would be awful.
I know your AC.
It just doesn't hit.
Okay. You gotta get Saoirse some better armor.
Yeah.
That is 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I guess I could have healed myself just then, but whatever.
I think it was a good move to heal Damien.
Well, I mean, it's mass healing word, so it could have applied to myself. is
That's
the
true.
thing.
Oh,
Wait, so
yeah, it can apply to.
mass I think applies to multiple people.
Yeah.
That's why I asked how many people were.
Oh, so yeah, nobody else heals because there's nobody else. Well,
Nobody else is hurt except for me.
Yeah. Well, Rand got hit for like 3 points of damage.
No, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Really?
Oh, that was you.
That was me.
Yes.
That's
Somehow-
what I said.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was like,
actually, yeah, no one else is hurt.
Come on.
Sorry.
wasn't
Wow.
me.
DM paying attention.
It's okay.
The second one is going to fly back at Damien and take 2 claw attacks at Damien. That's a dirty 20 and a 12. The dirty 20 hits.
Does it now?
Yeah. That's 5 points of damage to Damien. So Damien is still looking quite rough.
But he would have been down this turn. If I
Yeah,
hadn't
that would have
healed him.
knocked him down. That would have been just enough to have taken him out. So, good move on that.
Thanks.
Randallin.
Wait. So Damien's at 14.
He's at 9 now.
Huh.
I didn't like that.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. You know. Okay, so
I was about to say, another way to keep him alive is killing the harpies.
yeah, that's what. This is right beside him. This
Yeah.
harpy's right beside him right
Yeah.
now. Okay, and this harpy's right beside me right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
In that case.
In that case.
In that case, I want to do. Maybe that. No. Maybe. No. I would like to. I would like to cast Scorching Ray then,
Ooh.
and yeah, I'm just gonna like.
Deborah.
What?
Ray
So Rand's just gonna like take hair, pluck some out, and I think I'm going to do 2 of them at
That
you
one's
said
very hurt.
This is the one that's hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 of them here, 2 of them here.
'Kay.
And I should roll.
Wait, is that a streetcar named Desire?
Hmm?
A streetcar named Desire?
That was Everybody Loves Ray.
So that's a 18. That's an 18.
18 to hit. That'll do it.
Okay.
This is for the first harpy.
This is for
harpy?
Yes, hurt harpy. So then that would be go away.
Okay.
Not you. Not you, Paul. What am I doing? 2d6. Yes, that's what I'm doing. May I borrow a
Go for it.
candy? Thank you. Okay, so full damage on that one.
Ouch.
And then I guess I should roll 2 more times. Okay. So that would be a 17.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that's a 6 damage. Pew to the matriarch.
Yep.
And then
Second view.
Same thing.
All right.
All right.
Consistency.
All right.
We love a consistent
That's
view.
4 damage. And
4
then
damage.
I want to double. Okay, this is.
So 10 damage total on the matriarch.
Yeah, not
Nice.
bad.
I need to double check. How do
And that's a cantrip, right?
I create
No.
one additional?
It's at first level.
Oh, that's right. That's
Four.
right.
Right?
Second or
So I'm gonna upcast
it's
this. At the 4th level, actually.
maybe it's a third
So
level spell.
I have. So let me read this right. Okay.
All right. I mean, I'll allow it. Yeah, sure.
For each spell slot, create 1 additional ray. Okay, so I have
yeah. So
2
each level.
more
up.
rays.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so it's second level.
Yep.
Naturally. Okay. I
Okay.
never remember
About to say, I
with
didn't
Scorching
think it
Ray.
was-
'Cause I'm like,
So that
2d6
would
is a lot
be-
for like
Would
a first level or cantrip. Who are you targeting?
Pew.
With a 15, that just hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, yeah. That's 6 damage.
Okay.
And then
Love that 5-1
Uno
combo.
more. Yeah. That's 19.
19,
All
that also
right.
hits. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Hey,
Every
yeah.
scorching ray.
That's 9 damage, Paul.
9 damage.
Hey,
Nice.
yeah. Okay.
The
Thank you so
harpy,
much.
like
Oh,
you've singed off the
That was
matriarch's a few of
25
her
damage
feathers.
to the matriarch. Right?
excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
you can see she takes this, but she's starting to look hurt. Like she stumbles a little bit in the air as she's flying, and
Good,
she
good,
looks
good.
at you, and she bares her teeth, these sharp dagger-like teeth, and just.
I think Rand also like grows fangs right back. But I would, as a bonus action, I want to be like Rory, pew 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 to the one that's right next to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
Roll for your pew pews.
Pew pew pew.
Ooh.
Oh
Eee.
no.
And I want you to keep in mind in the future that Rory is not by default in the in your spiritual
spirit or
wild
whatever.
spirit shape.
Oh, wait? You're right, because it's a
I think it might be an action to either
It's
an action
a-
or a bonus action to.
It's a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll just bonus action to put him in the
Mhm.
after me
Yeah,
next
yeah.
turn.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. So it would be a bonus action to like the way we flavored it to transform him into the wild spirit
Oh.
shape,
Yes,
and then
yes.
every round after that, you can use your bonus action to
Oh,
direct
okay.
him to do something, including to
Incredible.
take his attack. Yeah.
Woot.
All right. So Rory, who I imagine was probably like on your shoulder or something, or is
Yeah.
Rory doing beard right
Flame
now?
Beardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like
Flame Beardy, that's right.
Rory, and maybe he just like does a big, turns into a little cat and does a big stretch. I don't want it.
Your beard grows longer and longer and longer, and then
Long
becomes a cat, and then like grows a cat head, little kitty paws.
Swaying.
The beard becomes a cat.
The sideburns and the mutton chops become the back paws, and then like a cat doing a long stretch just kind of stretches its way down your body and then comes off of your face and becomes the wild spirit.
This is perfect.
But the
in
real
every way.
question, is he lapping?
Whose turn is it?
Whose turn is it so they can kill him?
He's blepping. He's doing
Trash,
the little.
you're actually paralyzed now. It's the weirdest thing.
You just took
So
400
strange.
points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a crit, 800 points.
I get blasted
no.
into the ocean. How will I ever be found?
Cat just going through the universe.
Life was so much better when I was just outside of range.
But it's your turn.
Okay.
Get that crossbow set up.
Yeah. We are going to. Let's see.
What have we done?
How?
I don't think the music's getting picked up on the mics at all, but it just looks like we're dancing to nothing right now. Because I'm also not playing any music on the stream.
How does Hunter's mark work in 5e?
Hunter?
You
How does your
apply
mark
a
work in
bonus
5e?
action, and then above their heads, it's just a little me that laughs every time something, honestly, just anything happens, really. Nothing really needs to, there's no specific condition. Just laughter occurs every time, which gives them some points of psychic damage on hit.
But yes, you mark them and they take extra damage whenever you do that.
And then when they die, you get that back to
Yeah.
recast?
Yes, and then you can
Okay.
move it to somebody else.
If somebody else kills the one that's marked, do you still get that back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
cool. Yeah.
So it's like a party-wide thing.
Well, you get the extra.
Get the extra damage,
Yeah.
but
But if anybody kills that,
Okay,
then you can redirect. Yeah.
okay, cool.
Similar to Hex. If you're a warlock.
Alright, got a bonus action.
Let's see here. And you've got your repeating crossbow set up on its mount, so you could leverage that if you wanted to.
Yes, and let's see. I thought I had a second attack. I'm pretty sure I have a second attack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you did get a second attack when you leveled up. I think a level or two ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll bring it up to you after the stream.
Okay. Well then, so this is the matriarch.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
That is she.
let's see. What's the range on?
I mean, do you see how hot she is? She's so hot and good at singing.
Okay, so it's a 90-foot range, which I think would be like here, right?
It was 60 foot here to here,
Yeah.
so it's definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you have
Okay,
the
cool.
range. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on her. And then do 2 attacks.
Okay.
Let's see.
So you won't get your bonus action reload attack, but you will get the
Yes,
2
yes.
regular attacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it was bonus action to cast the
Yeah,
Hunter's
yeah,
Mark,
yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah, I
you
was
get
just
your
making sure
multi-attack.
that you didn't need to reload. The reload is just an extra attack built into
Right,
the...
yes,
Okay,
yes,
yeah, okay.
So, roll to hit twice.
Yes.
See, look at that! Look when you roll! When you roll the dice tray that's set up in front of
Is it a
you.
natural 20?
It's a 19.
Okay.
It was really close.
Pretty damn.
Oh,
So
man.
that hits.
Okay.
Look at that!
And a
2 double digits in a
a
row.
13.
Oh my god.
13 total.
This is why
Uh,
I should have a dice tray.
13 what?
What was the total? Did you roll a 13?
Yeah,
or
you
is it-
rolled a 13.
Yeah. For my, yeah.
What was the
Plus
total?
what?
Plus what? That is a good question.
It should be on the.
Because if it's plus
weapon
anything, then it
description.
hits.
Oh.
Which I imagine is plus something.
Mm.
Because you should be proficient with it.
Actually, I don't think to hit will be on weapon description. Go to your actions.
Oh yeah, sorry, my
Yeah.
bad.
Let's see if you see that item pop up there in your actions.
Plus 5?
Yeah.
That seems
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, plus 5.
Okay.
Because that's this is a heavy crossbow, so it's technically
ludicrous.
strength based, I believe.
Okay.
Plus your
Um,
proficiency bonus. Yeah, that hits.
Then-
So both of them hit.
Strength-based ranger coming through.
Yeah.
And then each one is 1d10.
Nice.
Wow.
That would also be in your actions if you wanted to just be there.
Yes. I was just making sure there wasn't like any text that
Oh, gotcha.
gave it like extra. I
No,
don't know.
not in this
Some
one.
extra oomph.
Yeah, exactly. Some extra oomph.
But your hunter's mark will give it some extra.
That's the d10, right?
That's a D100. That's like the.
I mean, that's
You can
yeah,
still
sure,
roll it, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So 5.
5 and a 4.
Okay.
That's 9.
What's the extra damage? Is it a plus anything on the damage? Should be like 1d10 plus. Okay. 1d10 piercing damage.
Maybe it's
Go
just
back
that.
to,
Yeah, I feel like maybe we had this conversation and you said that it should be something, but also maybe you just designed it that way because it's pretty.
Oh, I think
powerful.
it may be because. Yeah, it just says 1d10. Maybe the damage is dex based and your dex is plus 0. That may
That
be
could
what
be
it
it.
is.
That could be it. Yeah.
So yeah, so just 1d10, so 9 points of damage
Okay. Yes. Plus
plus the hunter's
Hunter's
damage.
Mark. Now, is that per attack or is that once per turn?
Read the text of it. It should tell you.
You choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 per attack you hit it with.
Boom. There you
So
go.
that's 2d6.
Mhm.
And then I also have my Dreadful Strikes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. So you get the extra D4,
Yeah.
or you get one extra on this.
Yeah.
this,
Because that is once per turn.
Right.
There's a d4.
What's that damage, baby doe?
8 plus 4, 12.
All right. So 12 additional damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
So
21
21
good.
total.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
21.
So the matriarch is looking quite bloodied now.
Wonderful.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Bryce.
And then I want to go, Matriarch, take this. That's my turn.
She'll never recover from that one.
Bryce,
Right,
you're
so
up.
now-
The song ended. She stopped her song, so
Yeah.
you're no longer lured.
Woo!
Hey.
I can do things again. Okay. I mean, I think I want. How do? This guy's looking really rough. I remember she's
Yeah.
like looking pretty rough.
Both matriarch and the other harpy near Damien are both looking rough. The one in front of Saoirse has not been hit.
At all. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd prioritize. I want to prioritize. All right, actually, I was already here.
Yep.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
That's
Is that
fine.
Close enough to do opportunity attack on that other harpy.
Could be.
I'd say no.
It's-
I'd say
yeah.
you've got maybe 10 feet there. I'll give that to you.
Right past us.
Just like
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
side. 'Cause
That's
my
okay, we
full
can handle this
35
one.
feet of
That's
movement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack the harpy here with my liaison's edge.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Oh no,
Is-
you have
is it being
trad
homophobic?
rolls.
Mm-hmm. We
Oh,
got a
no.
homophobic dice tray.
Mm-hmm.
Anything giving me advantage on this?
Oh, no.
Nope. Yep.
I mean,
Oh,
you're
dear.
flanked.
But we're not on opposite sides.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That would be the.
Interesting.
Yeah, I get sneak attack on this if it hit, but it doesn't because that's a
Aw.
3 on that dice. That's a 9
You only get one
total to
attack,
hit.
right?
Huh?
You only get one attack, right?
Yeah, I only get my 1 attack.
I mean, you
Um,
could 2-up and fight if you wanted to.
So the main thing with that, there's actually one thing
Oh, because you're of your yeah. Never mind.
I don't
Yeah.
have a light weapon technically,
Yeah.
a second light weapon.
Interesting.
Yeah, because the rapier is not light. So all
Weird.
the times I have done that was technically.
It's a finesse,
Oh.
not a light
Yeah.
weapon. Yeah.
Mm.
Light is a separate modifier for
And I-
finesse.
I'm trying to like. Yeah, I don't even have a dagger in my. Oh, I have 1 dagger.
I thought,
Yay!
yeah,
I was
Ah!
gonna say.
I thought you
given
took a
a
dagger from. Where did you take it from? It was like, I don't remember. You took a dagger at some
I
point.
do remember that.
Yeah,
yes. Pull
So-
out.
All right, roll the hit. Aha!
I don't do damage modifier, but I
Right.
do my hit modifier, which would be a +5 to hit. So 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yes. And then
But no damage modifier. So you 1d4 straight up.
and my sneak attack, because
Yeah,
I can
you
do
could,
it on
you
any.
could do sneak attack to this. Yeah.
It's just once per turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Once per turn per melee attack.
Dagger itself, not much. 3, 6, 7, 10, 14 damage.
Yes.
No damage
3,
modifier.
6,
on
7,
that.
10. Oh, nice. Wait, did you roll a d6 for your dagger damage?
No, a
Okay.
It's a
D4.
D4.
Okay. So you said 10? Total?
14.
14.
14 total.
Nice. That harpy,
9, 10,
Dead,
with
dead,
one dagger
dead.
blow, you just like walk up and
that one spot. In
Yeah.
The back.
you hear the snapping of like snapping chicken bones as you
Ooh.
dig that
Ooh.
dagger in.
Love that sound.
Is she dead?
Yeah, she is dead.
The skin is
Goodbye.
really good to. Wait, I want some of her feathers.
And
Well-
that's the end of my movement. So
Action,
That's
bonus
it for my
action. Yeah. Okay. Matriarch's up. She looks around, sees the circumstances, turns to the harpy down at the bottom of the ship, and just goes.
Oh
and
yeah.
turns to Damien and is going to take 2 attacks.
Sure.
What?
my man.
Oh no.
Whenever I think of bone snapping, I always think of that scene in Adventure Time where the deer just comes like out of the sewer and snaps both of the legs.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
I don't, and I don't want to.
That's 15 and a 25 to hit.
Oh, I thought it was damage. I was like,
We'll get there. Both of those are going to hit. Old Damien.
Damien, I'm 15. Oh, I have a 14 AC.
Yeah.
So that's going to be
But he has more dex than I do.
66.
You know, that's the whole point.
66 points of damage.
66.
66.
66.
That's a lot of damage.
That's loud damage.
So that's 8, 14, 15,
Yeah, he's down.
20,
Goodbye.
24 points of damage. Damien goes, oopsie.
No! Damien!
Ah.
Yeah, so she lashes out at Damien, and Damien,
Oh, it's technically
as she's doing that, is like, I'm sorry!
Oh.
He's sorry.
And he goes unconscious.
No, you need to teach me how to fight!
He falls unconscious on the deck of the ship. And so he does not get a turn.
You don't have to
death
keep
save,
that on
though.
the.
Death save
I'm
for-
enjoying this.
Okay.
Damien death save. Oh, that doesn't count. Oh, that's a big 3. 1 failed death save for
Ooh.
Damien.
All right, Damien.
All right, Saoirse, yeah.
Cool.
Did I
Actually,
position-
I'm gonna retcon one thing. Sorry
Sure.
if this is okay with everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damien falls unconscious, but it. Anybody here proficient with medicine?
Let me see.
I believe
I don't
I
think
am.
What
so.
do you mean?
Do you have proficiency in medicine?
Oh,
The-
proficiency,
Oh,
no.
the skill
I
medicine.
don't think so.
I don't think any of you.
Let me
do.
check. Half.
Wouldn't that be nice to have?
Half proficiency.
Okay. What does that mean?
As you can
I don't know,
half your
this little-
It's what bards get, jack of all trades.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'll say that you can tell. She took down Damien, but it looks like she didn't intend to kill. The strikes were purposefully
What is the
taken
story?
to not hit like major arteries or veins. Like he is knocked out, but he's not bleeding out. So I'm gonna undo that, retcon that death
Sure,
save. He's
sure,
not
sure,
on
sure.
death saves.
Okay.
Oh, so he's just down.
He's
She
just
did
down.
non-lethal damage.
Yes.
Wow. Is this the
Damien.
lover?
Damien.
Saoirse, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh goodness. So here's the thing.
Tell me about that thing. Are me and the matriarch technically within 5 feet of each other at this point?
No, you're on opposite side. Oh, you tried to get in between, right?
I had stepped, so it was the fact that this harpy was right at the top of the stairs. I
Yeah.
just stepped to the back side of that harpy. So
The
technically-
matriarch would have been like right at the top of the other stairs, so I would say it's about 10 feet. Like kind of the same, like when you're running past the other harpy, like about that kind of distance.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Oh, I just saw that I have a freaking crossbow.
That's probably part of your
We're
starting
learning
equipment.
a lot
Almost
this session.
learning
we learned
a
what
ton.
saving throws were.
Wow.
Played
Hunter's
this game
mark.
before
We've learned
a
what
couple
hunter's mark is.
It's just a bunch
Jack of
of
all trades.
Wow.
This is an educational session.
Yes, we learn every time we play D&D.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
doing it
I
live.
Sometimes we
actively
learn the
just
same
finally
things.
added the +1 to damage and on hit modifier to Liaison's Edge.
Oh, come on.
This whole ever since I've had it, I have not been rolling with that.
Aw.
So I'm clarify something for me about the Fey step. I
Yeah.
guess So the summer effect is immediately after using your phase step, each creature you choose that you can see within 5 feet of you takes 3 fire damage.
Yeah.
Is that within 5 feet of me where I show up,
I think it's where you show
or
up.
where I left?
I believe it's where you show up based on what you just read.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I guess immediately out. Yeah.
because it's immediately
Yeah,
after.
after.
you're
Okay.
good, yeah.
So after I've already. Okay.
It's basically like there's a few spells like that that allow you to teleport and then do damage. This basically allows you to also select who you do damage to, which is really nice. Just
Well, I select the creatures that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Samasiasha.
Yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is.
It's the dance to that song I was talking about.
What?
It's beautiful.
Song? Oh gosh. I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Someone uses healing word.
I am going to, since I see that he's not like gonna die, I'm going to. This is so stupid. I'm gonna.
I like stupid.
Saoirse's the queen of stupid.
I love being stupid with stuff.
She makes stupid work for her.
Saoirse's gonna phase step up here
Uh huh.
and do that. Okay. Phase step and do that damage to the Harpy Queen.
Cool.
3 fire damage.
Hey yo.
Hey, every little bit.
That's a bonus action. And for my action, she's gonna aim back down at this one. and yeah, use a crossbow for the first time.
All right.
She's gonna be like,
Now you speak my language.
Yeah.
Just dealing some wielding a killing weapon.
yeah, that's
Martial
so
weapon.
weird.
A weapon for combat?
Is this the start of like Winter Saoirse?
I don't know, maybe.
Saoirse ice is over.
She's just turning
soldier.
dark. She actually uses
Actually,
Is
I
it
don't
the
know. I
fall
don't
of
know.
Saoirse?
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Well, at least you said you're sorry.
Seasons change, bitch.
Ooh, yeah.
So,
You got it.
12 plus 5, 17.
That'll
To
hit,
hit.
yeah, for sure.
And then a d8 plus 2. 8!
Hey, nice. I'm ready for Saoirse to like just
Start
turn
killing
and go full tilt like martial weapon fight.
So that's 10 damage.
That's 10 damage.
That's 10
That's 10
damage.
damage.
Piercing
To
at
this
that.
one.
That harpy's been pierced
Wow.
by a crossbow bolt.
And I'm going to say to Bryce, because you're up there, yeah. I'm going to say, like, she's not going to kill him.
She might kill us.
Okay. Turn.
I think that is it.
Cool. The harpy that you just shot at is going to now fly directly up towards Damien.
Sure.
Provoking an opportunity attack from Rand.
Fantastic. What do I do?
You can take a melee attack against the harpy.
Fantastic.
You cannot cast a spell, but you can only take a melee attack. So if you have a melee weapon on you, you can use that to attack.
That I do, Paul. That I do. I also have fun facts of dual wielding,
Okay.
It's
and
crowded.
I have 2 daggers.
You can only take one melee attack.
Oh, okay.
as an opportunity
Fantastic.
attack. Yeah.
So should I just
Hold both daggers in one hand.
There we go. D&D hack.
Great.
Just like,
Just
yeah,
both of
one
them?
in between each
Swap.
finger and just
Yeah. All right.
You just have to roll for dexterity.
Well,
yeah.
that's a 12, Paul.
A 12 will hit.
All right. Woo.
So I always love when a move gets like absolutely flavor blasted and then misses.
Yeah. So that's 7 damage, Paul.
Seven.
Hey,
Nice.
okay.
Cool.
With a dagger?
With a dagger.
Yeah, that was
Max
Did you
full
roll a
damage.
D4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
wow.
did. I saw
She
that.
rolled
They
4
did. I saw
on
that.
it.
I just thought it was
Yeah.
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 So.
Wait, do you do more damage with a dagger than I do?
Probably.
I think you do.
Aw,
It's okay.
optimized builds. We love it.
Yeah.
You literally do.
I know.
So that harpy flies over to Damien and is going to pick up Damien, who is
Yeah.
unconscious
I
and
knew it.
cannot resist.
What?
And she's going to use the remainder of her movement to try to fly out to sea.
Do I get an opportunity attack at?
Yeah, she's going to fly over the body of the other downed harpy, so you would get an opportunity attack against her.
Okay.
I guess Saoirse, you probably would as well.
Yeah.
So both of you are able to take opportunity
Take some
attacks.
pot shots.
All right.
This would be half movement for her while flying with Damien, so take that into account when you move her.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
16 to hit.
Both will hit, yeah.
Another 17 to hit.
Also,
Now, where sneak attack is once per turn, I can do
Right.
it. I believe I can apply it to opportunity attacks. From what I have,
I
'Cause
think so.
because it's like after my turn has technically ended since the last time
Right.
I used my sneak attack.
Is it once per turn or is it once per round?
Once per turn, very specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do a little reading.
Yeah.
Roll your
Because
your
wouldn't a
base damage
reaction
first.
still count as part of your turn?
That's what I need to see. Is like once your first turn, once you get to the end of your turn, is it technically a new turn for a reaction?
Yeah.
Action economy. So I think your reaction refreshes on your next turn. Right.
I just know what I've seen on Reddit and in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I think for a sneak attack, it doesn't matter if it's an opportunity attack or if it's anything else. So it's just I guess when it refreshes.
Yeah, yeah. It would be dependent on when it refreshes.
So it'd be
'Cause it can-
reaction. How to phrase that? I'm consulting the old Google knowledge bank. So when does a reaction?
Yeah. Or maybe it would be like, when does your turn refresh? Is it once you have spent your action or reaction? Or is it once your turn has ended?
Yeah. When does a character's reaction reset? This would probably be what I want. But in the meantime, Saoirse, if you want to
Anyway,
roll your
yeah,
damage,
3.
3. Hey,
Yeah.
you know that helps.
I have
That's
7
a
damage
1d4
so
plus
far.
2.
Hey! 1d4 plus 2!
Which is still more than what you do, huh?
No, I do
Oh.
1d4 plus 2.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I did a high
Yeah.
five.
Okay, sorry.
Plus 2 dex buds.
Hey!
So so when you take a reaction, you can't take another one until the start of your next turn. The
Yeah.
question is, when does
A turn.
sneak attack
Yeah, sneak attack.
refresh? Gosh.
I feel like reaction is part of the turn, though.
I've
I know.
seen-
Well,
I
okay,
know.
wait. So hold on. Let's think about it. So if a reaction doesn't refresh until the start of your next turn, then
Technically, it's outside of the rounds of your turn, right?
yeah. But I think like the start of your turn, if that's when it refreshes, then I think that's when your sneak attack use would also refresh.
Because you can also use your turn to hold an action until your next turn.
Right. So when does sneak attack refresh?
Yeah.
Would be. It's not when it's your turn. Doesn't limit the amount of times you can use it in a round.
See, I think it's saying it doesn't limit the amount of times you can use in a round. Is
Right.
it saying you can?
But on your turn, you can only use it once.
Yes, that's at least my argument.
Yeah, I think you can. I'm gonna say you can use the feature once per turn, but it's not limited to your turn. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the difference between a turn and a round here. So
Right.
I say you get it. Yeah. Based on the very quick and condescending D&D Beyond thread that I was just reading through.
Oh no.
It's like I would question your DM's capability if they don't know the difference between a turn and a round.
Wow.
It's not our fault. Wizards of the Coast made it complicated.
Yeah.
Facts.
Okay, so it's 7 damage normal, and then added sneak attack is 8, 10, 13, so 20 damage.
20 extra damage?
20 total.
20 total. So you had 7 originally and then another 13?
Mhm.
Okay. So as she goes to fly away from you, she would have been on the railing there. So Saoirse got her opportunity attack, and she's on the railing with Damien in tow. And as she's leaving, you reach out, you stab her with a sneak attack, and she falls over the side, dead, with Damien.
No!
So Damien's unconscious body is now, you hear a sploosh, and then a second sploosh as Damien hits the water,
Let's see what the matriarch does.
unconscious. All right, Rand.
Okay, so Damien is no longer being held by. So that harpy's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only living harpy is the matriarch,
Yep.
and Damien's in the water.
Damien's unconscious body is in the water.
Oh,
I kind of have a plan for Damien, but like if you want to do what you want to do what you want to do.
well, I mean, I can just cast Cure Wounds on him.
You'd have to be in the water with him.
Nope.
Cure wounds.
I am a sorcerer, and I have this distant meta thing.
That's right.
So I actually don't have to have.
When was the last time you used
I was
meta
about to
magic?
say.
I don't use
I
it
didn't
that
even know
much.
you have distance spell.
I also have a twin spell.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is really cool. But
Yep.
anyways, so
But no, I don't know how that works.
yeah.
Magic, ooh.
I guess seeing the fact that you two
Spellcasters.
are up there with a very bloodied matriarch and seeing an unconscious body go into the water, Rand will go towards the unconscious body in the water.
Okay.
So, in that case, Paul, I have a thought.
Think it.
Okay. This is more of what you would allow, I think. So I've got shape water, right?
You sure do.
I do. Is shape water something that I could use to potentially like bring Damien back on the ship? Be like, "Woo."
No.
Okay.
Will you let
Okay,
them
cool,
cantrip
cool,
their
cool.
way out of
Yeah.
this?
All right, so Damien's over here somewhere.
Yeah,
I let
he's
you get away
off
with some
the-
stuff with shape water before, but shape water is a
Okay.
cantrip. It's like very
Alright.
limited in its abilities.
In that case, I think I will just like wee, get over here.
Wee.
Just, you know, Rand learned how to swim. Rand lived in the woods, and yeah. So Rand is gonna like go grab the
you have an
body,
arc about
do the proper
Rand not
like
being able to
if a body's unconscious, you let them float, and then you did and cure wounds and yeah. So I'm just gonna be floating with Damien, cure
that arc
wounding
is
him.
no more.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do think we did establish before that Rand can't swim.
Wait,
I
what?
thought
Wait,
that-
what?
Remember we were having to skip across the rocks. The part I was talking about with you before the session, where like Rhea got thrown by Shimmy, and that was our only other. No, it was when we had to swim through that
Oh,
one
yeah,
like
yeah.
tunnel stuff.
No. Rand can
And I
swim.
can't remember.
Rory can't swim.
I can't remember.
Nah, it's not like some big canon thing.
Oh wait,
that we
no, I think it was
established.
Rhea who couldn't swim. There was someone
Yes,
who couldn't swim.
because she was
Rhea was
walking
in
with her
drowning. The
with
armor.
her-
Yeah.
She was in heavy armor. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. So you're
Mystery
jumping
solved.
into the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do the proper lifeguard.
Yeah.
Have them.
Yeah,
cure
yeah.
wounds.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna, we're
how
gonna
much
cure
that
fully
heal for?
lifeguard certified out in the woods.
Yeah. Those. Oh, jeez. Those squirrels. Let me look.
Ponds?
Okay. So 4d8 plus 2.
Plus 2.
May I borrow your d8?
God dang it! Someone use a healing
Oh,
word.
Can I borrow
D4s.
2 more d8, please?
Oh, yes, you
why,
can.
thank you.
Oh, 2
Okay. 4, 5, 6,
my dice.
7. So 9 total.
Oh no!
That was-
Oh no!
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Damien
Oh,
coughs up some water.
no.
but,
Oh my
he
god.
blinks his eyes up and is like,
Hey,
And is
you're,
awake.
you're all right. You're
gotta
we're
lock this
just
shit
in the
up.
water. Don't worry.
Oh,
It's
thank God,
okay.
thank God,
Just
it's
relax. Just relax.
okay.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
They're all but one of them is dead.
one of the bodies of one of the harpies floats by in the water. He's like, ah!
I'll be
Yes, it's
peering
okay,
over the
it's
rim,
all
like,
right.
I did that.
You're fine. Stay calm.
All right, so that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can actually.
Rory is also still out too, by the way.
Rory's on.
You have Rory out still.
That's right. I'm actually gonna be like, hey, Rory. Listen here, Damien. So this fire cat.
Oh no.
This is my fire cat. His name is Rory, and if you want, he can take you back on the ship.
Yeah, I did. Are all of the harpies gone?
Well, the matriarch is almost dead, but I believe those two are gonna take care of her. Do you want to stay here for now?
I'm good. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
fine.
we're okay.
He's fine.
Okay,
He's fine.
Rory's just gonna like curl up on my head. Then.
Okay.
I'm good floating in the vast expanse of ocean.
Actually,
I'd much
I don't-
rather.
Oh jeez. Oh, and actually, I'm gonna be like, Rory, why don't you just wait right up there, like on the ledge?
Okay.
Okay.
Just
Yeah. Yeah.
up on the ledge.
Farts next to me.
Yeah.
Oh, Rory.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, Bryce. Yeah.
All right, I'm going.
Oh, wait, sorry, Tretch.
Oh,
I,
Tretch.
that's my fault. I was not scrolled all the way down in the initiative order.
I was like, oh, dang.
Oh, dang.
You're all the way over there. Tretch just like, hey guys,
What's going on?
Is she done yet?
Okay, so I'm gonna let out a flurry of attacks. We're just gonna do them all. Maybe it's
pew.
overkill.
Pew, pew,
but-
pew, pew, pew. We like overkill.
One hit.
Yeah, one of those hits.
D10.
Hey!
Is that one? We got 2 damage. Let's go.
What's
Oh,
Hunter's Mark?
jeez.
Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
which is
and your psychic damage.
which is a D6, right?
Yeah.
I did this
Yeah,
psychic.
he did.
damage.
Oh, that was the
Triple
D4
strike.
there. Oh, no.
Yeah, I got a 1 from the D4, 1 from the D10.
Oh my god.
And not a
4.
one.
So 6 total. Damage.
Okay, okay. I was half expecting you to roll another one.
Yeah, no, I was fully expecting.
So you hit her with one arrow, and she shrieks, but she's still standing, just barely. She's
Makes sense.
She's on the edge.
on the edge. Yes.
Okay.
Of shimmy.
Yeah.
Bryce, now you're up.
Okay.
Jimmy, Jimmy,
Unless you
Jimmy,
wanted
Finish.
to
Jimmy.
do anything, you could use bonus action to fire again, right?
I did that already.
Yeah,
Oh,
you rolled
yeah.
I did
attacks.
3 attacks.
That was all
one
3
hit.
of them.
Yeah.
Another
Oh.
one was the attack.
Sorry, I
roll.
thought you only rolled 2 of them. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
No, yeah, I wish.
Okay, all right, all
Oh,
right.
jeez.
Sorry.
Yeah.
How messed up is she looking?
Very.
Very.
messed up.
But I'm learning which of my dice roll the best. So we're giving them really that.
Yeah, just roll that one die 3 times next turn.
This seems like a lover's quarrel. Maybe they can work it out.
That's the thing. I'm kind of interested. I kind of have an idea.
If we just lock them in a room together, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
So the magic item I got last time, the fun silence thing,
Uh-huh.
is it an action or bonus action to use?
I think we said a bonus action on that. So you're just pressing a button. It's like,
And then
sorry, you're just sticking your finger in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
non-lethal damage exists in this game.
It sure does.
I was like, let me form a complicated action
And I just want to
economy,
refresh everyone's memory. Non-lethal damage only works with melee attacks.
Mhm.
which is what I do,
Wait,
Not
baby.
with
what?
spells or
Yep.
with ranged attacks.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Because you can't have the amount of control with like a long
Yeah.
range shot to be like, I'm gonna very specifically not nick an artery.
Mhm.
Whereas when you're like
Yeah.
right up there, you can kind of be like, I'm
Like,
gonna very specifically not nick an
Well,
artery.
Can you say the same thing for like a magic user who
No.
uses magic all the time? Okay.
I mean,
well,
we could
luckily
homebrew
that
that.
still rolled well.
We could.
Sorry, Mike.
Because spell
Um,
shaping is a thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is. It
I
is.
have meta magic.
But you don't have spell shaping.
That's
That's a type of magic,
But you
meta magic that
Don't
you
Oh,
have
really?
yeah,
spell
yeah.
shaping.
How cool.
Which allows you to specifically not hit
hits.
some people.
It's
with
good for
ranged
big area of
weapons.
effect
Yeah.
spells like fireballs, so
Or
that
like
your
fire-
allies don't have to do like dex saves.
You know what? I'm looking into that.
to hit.
Yeah, that's a lot of dice.
Spell shape.
Is it higher than 12?
Yeah, it's 19.
Okay, then yes, that's
Non-lethal though.
Yeah. How do you non-lethally take out the Harpy Matriarch?
Okay. I'm going to start with a smooth-legged sweep of the legs. And
What? Say that.
my smooth legs sweep her leg. And a smooth-legged sweep.
You don't trip her so much as slip her.
Yeah.
The
You hear, like, a
sweat
little
off of the
squeaking,
skin of
yeah.
my legs. Leaves up.
You need to walk around with like a wet
Sweat.
floor sign on you.
Where the arc that you sweep out on the deck is so much cleaner after you do that. It's like
There's just a layer of
swath of like
dirt
clean,
is
yeah.
gone.
There's like the coffee that was spilled. It just is mopped up. It's gone.
All on my leg though. So I trip her. I then just like take the liaison's edge and just really like on her face, just like a nice little concussion there. And so she's knocked out.
Yep.
And then I'd like to attempt to tie her up.
Okay. How much rope you got? Because I feel like we've been. Well, it's a ship. There's rope everywhere. Yeah, whatever.
Are we
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna lie, no idea.
Yeah,
what
you're
rope
out
I
of
have.
combat now.
Are y'all? Is she dead?
She's knocked out. I want to tie her up and see if we can get the story out of Damien.
What?
Yeah, it seemed important.
No.
Actually, yeah, you've got some explaining to do.
Do I? I mean,
Yeah.
these were just random harpies. They
No,
could have
they
come from
weren't.
really
anywhere.
random,
Yeah,
Damien.
once we're trying to capture you and not kill you.
I was right there.
I mean,
Come
they
on.
clearly were trying to kill me. I mean,
You
look at me.
said
I'm
you
almost
wouldn't go
dead.
back. Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Rory, can you poof us up, please?
Yeah, okay. So he poofs you up first, and then does Damien out. So Damien's just in the water like, ah!
Dude, can I tie her up?
Oh, would you roll for a sleight of hand?
I figured a sleight of hand. It's gonna be a 22.
Yeah,
sleight of
you
hand.
do. Roll
Okay.
good job.
I'm gonna tie her up, and then also I'm gonna activate the silence thing.
Yeah,
Hated that
So-
motion you did.
What?
Explain
Yeah,
to me the
what are you
process
doing?
of-
So you stick your finger in the mouth
the
of
mouth.
the head.
It stick up the nose to make it stop.
Yes. So you hear. Oh!
Or wasn't there a command word with it too? It was like oopsie. Or like,
Yeah,
And after I tie her up, everybody like, oopsie. Stick the finger in. Put it next to her. And silently look at everyone.
You see Damien
pretty brilliant.
smack down on the floor, quietly, just like, and just.
I'm gonna gesture like to this part of the ship.
I'm glad this isn't a podcast.
And just like gesture
Yeah.
It's also a visual medium.
like gesturing like meet me over there. On the other half of the ship.
He stumbles his way over to the other side.
And as we exit the little, because what's the? It's 20 foot, right? Like
Yeah.
diameter?
20-foot diameter, 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Is what we said.
All right. So yeah, over here I'm like, okay, so that's a nifty little, magic silencing tool I got back in,
I guess
back
I'm
in
also over
yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
anyone who
Yeah, you can keep,
back in
positioning yourselves
Calico
if you want.
Cove.
I'm just gonna hang out with her, actually.
Calcia Cove.
Are the crew now arriving upon this?
Yeah, you see a couple people like run up like, what's going on?
Don't worry, your captain and his expert team of crewmen have handled the situation.
Can somebody start mopping up that blood?
Yes, that would be nice.
Yeah. Let's see, who's gonna mop?
Yeah, we have a couple of people that are assigned to
Cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say they get to
Is
cleaning.
it Sweepy?
But mom,
No, I don't
I
think
did it
it
last
is.
time.
No,
I
you
think
actually
it's-
don't see Sweepy come up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's actually Gore and
Emil.
A meal.
Emil. Yeah.
Gore comes up and it's
Was it?
still the sun is still kind of rising a little bit, so Gore
that's
sticks to
true.
the shadowy areas.
Yeah.
And, they're cleaning up some of the coffee spills and all that. And Emil.
Who
also.
spilled their coffee?
But so she's silenced, or like she can't really, as you could tell, can't really make noises. So we should be safe from any songs or anything like that.
So what happened?
Okay.
I do.
Well, I mean, anything could have happened. You never know with harpies.
Can I vibe check?
Yes.
I'm just giving the biggest stink eye possible.
16,
Damien.
16 insight.
Okay. What is a 10 plus a lot?
Probably has expertise in deception a little shit.
Ooh, he rolled a 17 on deception. Look, I mean, harpies can come from anywhere. They could do anything. You never know.
I'm gonna straight up just pull out a dagger and be like, "Tell me now."
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Jeez. What's the kind of ship you run?
You know this is exactly the kind of ship that we run.
I'm gonna bite the dagger between my teeth like, waiting.
That's a good pirate move.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger so there's still a dagger pointed at him.
Are you going to bite yours as well?
No, mine's going to stay pointed at you.
All right.
I'm gonna-
Fine.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and bite it.
All right, too. All right. Look, I can do that too. Look.
Well, no, take it out of your mouth. Now you can't talk. No, Damien, I will throw you over. I will end that silence on that other harpy right now, and she can take you away.
Fine.
Tell him.
Fine. Her name's Jasmine, by the way.
That's a lovely name.
Yes. Well, what do you want to know?
Everything! They just attacked the ship, you weirdo!
I can only tell you a very small subset of everything, but do my best.
Yeah, there's a child here.
You're No, tell us everything.
Let's just say.
What'd that cloaca do?
The one dead harpy's there. You want to harvest her feathers.
Thanks.
Positing that over.
You want to check out the cloaca yourself.
I'm in this silent zone. You don't
Yeah,
really
yeah,
actually
yeah.
say
Nobody
that.
heard that.
That was for the table. That was for the table, you guys. You're welcome.
Fine. I may or may not have been, let's say, left on an island a while back by, let's say, some former friends. And that island just so happened to have been near a place where these harpies tended to congregate. And they picked me up, were going to feed me to their young, and through my own crafty wiles and a little bit of magic, you see a little green sparkle on his hands, I may have worked my way out of the situation and snagged a little trinket along the way.
What did you snag?
He reaches into under his cloak and he pulls out a stone that's roughly palm-sized. Like, I charmed Jasmine over there and stole this out of a crown. And he holds it out, and you see it's just like a smooth, plain-looking stone. It's like, don't know what it does, but it's kind of got a we'll say, blue coloration to it. He's like, and I don't know, it looked pretty. Against all odds, the the charm worked, so I pushed my luck, and I nicked the stone, and I got her to fly me back to shore. And then I ran like hell because it only lasts for an hour, and thought I had got the best of it, and I put that behind me. And it turns out,
So you're a first-class idiot. Heard.
Second class.
I mean, you did
First
kind
class,
of,
everything else.
you did kind of trick her a bit. It does seem a little smart.
I mean,
It doesn't.
everybody knows how charm works. Come on. Like, you didn't think there would be any
Yeah.
repercussions
That's
for
why
that?
I ran away. But yes, I mean,
But you have no idea what the stone does, or
Yeah, what if it's a
anything?
tracking stone, you idiot?
I was planning on selling it, but couldn't get the right price in Calcia Cove. I mean, figured I could get a few 100 gold for it, but nobody wanted to pay me what it's worth.
I'm gonna pull out. This is probably not gonna be anything. I'm gonna pull out that one random spell shard, that the like spellstone thing that like that one assassin had all the way back in Alavast that I never got identified or anything. I'm just gonna smack it against the rock. Anything happen?
What was that for?
I was just checking to see. I don't know. They're two rocks that seem magical.
You smack every rock that you find against every other rock you find.
No,
and the off
only
chance
if
that it
they're
does something.
If they're magical, like maybe.
Look, I mean, I was planning on selling this when we got back to Testudia, but I am in your debt.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to have my pretty rock?
I mean, I would say it does seem like it would benefit you more than us to get rid of the thing that the harpies were coming after.
Oh, I mean, but they're all dead.
Exactly. Clearly, you can handle yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, the more magic things we have that other people don't, the better. Although, does anyone
Saoirse
have
sees
any...
a shiny rock and comes over.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be looking around like, anyone any way to identify this?
Oh my
I'm
gosh!
gonna Arcana check it, but I'm not casting Identify again.
Oh, that's right.
It costs money now.
I mean, you have ritual casting, right?
What do you mean?
Can you cast that as a ritual spell?
I think so.
Because that allows you to bypass material requirements.
Oh,
for
it
some
does?
Stuff, right?
I didn't
It
know
just
that.
makes
Let me
it
just
take 10
check.
minutes.
Yeah. I should have mentioned that when we were
Yeah,
doing
like
this.
I've been using Identify almost exclusively outside of combat.
You bitch.
I think ritual caster is a feat for bards.
I think though that feat just allows you to take a couple spells.
That's
from the
right,
bard
and make
spell
them
list.
ritual spells. Yeah.
Like if
So
it already
Identify
has the ritual tag,
may.
then you're good.
It'll say if it's ritual.
It doesn't. It says casting time 1 minute, range, touch, duration, instantaneous.
Okay. Yeah. So you cannot ritual cast it then.
Can I say, like, well, since we're taking that off your hands, Damien, and we're doing you a favor, by the way.
I acknowledge that.
I don't suppose maybe you could throw in a little something extra to sweeten the pot. Do you have a treasure map by chance?
A treasure map. Do I have a treasure map?
Just on him.
Just let me check my pockets. I've got this lucrative treasure map that I
No, I'm
found.
actually interested in this too. Do you have a treasure map?
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
You did.
Do you
just,
want to, or do you want me to?
He did just give
I
you
want
a
to, yeah.
potentially
Can I
very
get the help
valuable
action
item.
then in this?
Oh, I still have Bardic, actually.
Potentially
Oh,
very
yeah, yeah.
valuable item.
Yeah.
It'd be if that's a help from my end.
From 10 minutes ago.
I would say.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Long ago.
sure. Yeah, we can consider it a help action. It is a higher DC because he did literally just give you something very valuable.
I have a plus 10 to persuasion.
You rolled advantage. Rolled advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You getting help?
Is that a 9?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 7, 16.
16. Not quite good enough for this. No.
I'm gonna Arcana check this thing.
Damien, give us the map.
That's a 4.
I'm gonna Arcana
Yeah, no idea.
check. Wait, can I actually legitimately attempt an Arcana check?
Sure, I would say-
I'm not proficient. In
No,
it,
then-
so I was about to say.
If anyone else is proficient in Arcana, you can also do. You can examine it if you'd like, but you need to be proficient in Arcana.
All right, so here's the thing, guys. How do you know if you're proficient in something?
There'll be a dot next to it in D&D.
Savannah.
I'm just saying.
Almost
it was
2
a dot.
years.
Thank you so much.
But
Guys.
to you two, Damien says, "Look,
Excellent.
that was going to be my payday. I already have risked life in them twice now for that stone, so obviously it's very valuable. It's yours. That's all I have.
Does Jasmine speak common? What language does Jasmine speak? Does she?
A little.
little.
We talked a bit.
Okay.
She
Any
seems nice when she's friendly to you, but otherwise it's all claws.
Can I
and
take the
beaks.
stone over to her and just ask what it is?
Yeah, if you think that would work. Just don't be careful though. Don't let her take it back.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you how do you turn off the?
I think it would be better if someone could speak to her telepathically, maybe. Because if I let that down, she's just gonna start singing again, and then we're back in the same
Okay.
boat.
Well, I can do that.
Oh, that's right.
So many people in this party
I forget how many
have
of us could-
telepathy of some sort.
Yeah, so do it just telepathically.
Okay. Yeah, I use like message to go back and forth, you know. So I take it over to her. Boop, 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 boop. She awake yet, or is she still unconscious?
She's very unconscious.
Cool.
You
Can I
poke
like?
her, prod her.
Sure.
do it,
Sure. I will do a. Yeah, I'll like shake her awake.
Okay. You see as you shake her awake, she opens her beak and you can see her like trying to either sing something or do something, and then she kind of looks around confused, and then closes her beak again.
And I message to her, that won't work. Sorry.
Damn it.
Passively
What do you want?
So we were wondering, well, your former beau over there. Jasmine,
right.
was it?
Yes.
It's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we were just wondering what this stone was.
Are you holding it out?
Yeah,
towards
like
her?
not
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
she, well, and she's tied up.
Yeah,
anyway.
she's tied up. I assume she's like seated, kind of with her wings tied behind her and legs tied.
Yeah. I was about to say, I didn't even factor in the wings into
Yeah.
the. Yeah.
So she looks at you and just like, give it back.
What is it?
It's my stone.
What does it do?
Protects me.
Oh, interesting. How?
It looks pretty. It's shiny.
So when I did that Arcana check, did I?
It's definitely
Feel
magical.
any- it
of
is
some sort,
magical,
but, I mean,
okay.
you can't really get much else. with
Right.
what you
I
rolled
was
there.
just wondering if is it just a pretty rock? Is essentially what I was going for.
Yeah,
But
You
so it
have a
is
hard time
magic
telling.
in some way.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
It keeps me safe.
Where did you get it?
Roll a persuasion check.
Sure.
She seems reluctant in this state to divulge too much.
Sure.
Why should I tell you?
Wondering if there's more there. It seems very pretty.
No, one of a kind. Mine.
Oh, one of a kind. A persuasion, you said?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. Yeah. So. Will you let me see it if I tell you?
Can you do insight on like?
Will you let me go? Yeah. Sure.
No, you can't.
It's a 1.
Okay. Yeah. You have no idea.
yeah.
But she seems willing to explain at least.
If you let her go.
If you just.
Does it just need to be touching you?
To keep me safe, yes. But it's been a long time since I've had it.
Yeah, because Damien stole it from you.
Yes. It's evil, man.
It wasn't nice.
Evil.
Especially
his
the
eyes
way
out.
that he did it. Oh, now, okay. Can I like hold the stone like up against her
Yeah.
somewhere? Yeah, like against her chest or something.
It glows a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I missed it.
How does it feel?
Like home. Picked that off of a dead sailor.
Oh. Oh, so it
Found it
really is
myself.
one of a kind, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Did you kill the sailor, or was he just dead already?
he
'Cause
followed
if he-
my voice.
I mean, if he died while having it, is it really that protective?
It flew around his head, but I snatched it away from him. Lured him off his ship into the shallow waters.
Mm-hmm.
And I took it. And his life.
Just to clarify.
So you took it first and then killed him.
It was easy once I took the stone.
Okay, I see.
It's kept me safe ever since.
Let's see. What did this sailor look like? How long ago was it?
5 years. Like all other pirates. Or was he a pirate? No. This one wasn't a pirate. Was on a ship like this one. Fancy. Wore a colorful hat. Black hair. I don't know. Led all the same.
So it was on a merchant ship. Do you remember what he was wearing?
Yellow. Sailing from southern waters.
Interesting. I should probably be writing this down. I don't care. Does the stone have like? So it's just glowing and kind of making her feel
Yeah.
safe.
Based on your knowledge of arcane items, I will give you this.
Sure.
It seems like this is something that would require attunement, and you can't just touch and use.
Right.
You
Right.
have to spend time with it. To
This is
understand it.
hers.
Yeah.
Let's see. Honestly, I'm tempted to just give it back to her.
Right?
Like, I don't see the harm in it.
Especially though, if it's gonna make her go away with us not having to kill her.
I mean,
She has literally not said that one time. Like, she has never even hinted
You're
at
right.
that. She is.
We haven't
Also, you
offered it
guys
yet.
can't hear any of this.
Yep,
No,
you're
yeah.
also right. You're also right.
You can do what you want.
It's your rock right now.
It is
your
my rock. I did ask to borrow it from you, so
One
like
thing
I would
I'm
come
gonna
back
say
over
is
and
Bryce
be like,
maybe keeping a lookout after the corporum and incident
Yeah,
happened,
yeah,
where
yeah.
she was like, "Hey, can I see this? Hey, let me give it to Enemy so he goes away." Bryce would probably be on edge in this situation.
Yeah, fair.
Like, and being like hyper vigilant.
Saoirse has a tendency.
Saoirse just hand our enemy the precious item that they really love and desire. Like,
So a note about also identifying things. You can either use identify or you can spend time with the item.
how long would you say?
It's an hour, I believe. Or a
Okay.
short rest. You can use a short rest. to
Sure. Okay.
Do the equivalent of identify.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna talk to my friends and I'll be right back, okay?
Fine.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna take this back just real quick. I know. Sorry. And so she goes over and it's like, okay, I talked to her in a way. So it seems like this is some sort of protection stone. She's had it for quite a while. Picked it off of a dead man. Well, the man wasn't dead before she got it, but
but then the man just died afterwards.
she killed the man.
Okay.
So
So what I'm hearing is she murdered someone for this, and upset that we got it back.
But so she stole it off of a member of the Golden Tide. From the sounds of it. It seems like it needs attunement, so it's not like it would be very useful to us in the short term,
I mean, it only takes a couple of hours.
I guess.
Half the
But,
things
like,
on my body are attuned to me.
Yeah, you're like maxed out on attunements, I think.
Liaison's edge, boots glow.
Yeah.
but she said it was like being at home,
But how long has she had it?
like 5 years.
How long has she lived for?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask her that.
So she might be like 4 times the age of that. And
Yeah,
she just
true.
really likes it.
Yeah. I was wondering, well, I mean, we could we could just stare at this for like maybe an hour and then figure out what it is and what it does. And then if it seems maybe not so harmful, we could give it back to her so that she doesn't like try to come back and murder us.
Well, she can't come back and murder us if she's dead.
But we don't know how many other harpies she left behind that might come after us again too.
I was gonna say too, is it really so bad to have stolen something from the Golden Tide?
That's
No,
kind of
just-
what I'm saying. Too.
I'm
We
gonna
stole
knock on the
from
ship.
Golden Tide.
Yeah. When it comes to those guys, I mean, finders keepers.
Hey.
Can I like look at a 360 view? Are there any nearby islands? Like, did these harpies fly from like incredibly long range, or is there like an island like?
I mean, there's like small islands here and there, but there's nothing like immediately close. So they flew
wait.
quite a ways. It
I'm
seems
gonna
like,
turn
to
and
get
look
here.
at Damien and be like, "How far away was that island you met them on?"
Few. I mean, if we are east of Calcia Coast right now, couple of days, 3 days journey west of here. I encountered them off of Ernest Point. Just a ways north of Prison Point.
Wait, which point?
Ernest.
Oh, there. Oh yeah, we're nowhere near that.
Southwest of here.
Yeah, see that's all the way here, and we're all the way over here. We're so far away. Pulling down my map.
They really wanted that back, huh?
Yeah.
Did you ask her what she'd give us in return for giving it back?
Let me ask.
Okay.
Okay, so I go back over to her.
Can you leave it here while you do that? I want to begin staring at it for an hour.
Sure.
I am going to literally, like, very focused. Anyone can join me if
Yeah,
they
I'm
want.
gonna stare too.
I'm just-
So I go back over, and I say, okay, so the crewmate said that I should ask you how old you are.
How rude.
Right? I'm not sure how it's relevant. Google's how long do harpies
Ferociously typing.
It's giving just watch my doctor close the Wikipedia page for bones.
Am I?
29.
Okay.
Most of us die by 30.
When's your birthday?
But we can live up to 50,
Just kidding. I'm not-
according to the Forgotten Realms wiki.
According to the wiki lore doc.
God. Do you have a family at home?
Yes. Some here also.
Yeah.
Used to.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what else was I gonna ask?
Oh, what we get in return if we gave it.
Oh, sure.
I don't know if that was it.
Yeah, probably. So, if we give you the stone back, what would we get in return? I have a feeling I told them that you wouldn't bother us again, but they seem to want something more.
If you give it back. It was a long fight out here.
Mm-hmm.
We made a couple stops along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Found some fun trinkets
Hmm.
and some useless paper.
Mm-hmm.
We can give you the paper.
What is does she have some of the paper on her?
Does she have pockets?
She's got, we'll say she's got like a little messenger, like
Sure,
tiny
sure,
messenger bags
sure.
kind of on each side.
Yeah.
Like a little messenger pigeon.
I love
kinda
Like
that.
opens her wings up and she's got like
Yeah. She's
Oh,
like
wait,
strapped
that's
up.
a really good idea for, hang on, I gotta write that down. Messenger
Hey, what do
pigeon
you
card.
wear? Need a watch?
I got all kinds of bits and bobs.
But she has like little bags kind of strapped around her side, and she motions to one of them with her beak. Or she doesn't have a beak. She's got just
Sure.
I was
Just
wondering
kind of
if
like
that
nods
was
down.
going on,
Sure.
Yeah. The other two were more avian in nature.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, is it okay if I? So I look.
Yeah. You rifle through. You find one rolled up piece of parchment in particular that seems bound with a string. There's a little splatter of blood across
Cool.
the back of it. But you pull it out and you open it up and you see what looks to be a treasure map.
Bet.
Indicating a location. Yeah. Wow. How did I think of that one? Indicates a point just in an unmarked place on your current map, just southeast of the Celestial Plinth, in between the plinth and the ship graveyard. Like, pulled it off of a pirate. I have no use for paper.
Yeah.
Took his shiny things.
No, yeah, shiny things
A
obviously
lot of things in his
far
ears.
superior to
Couple
paper.
in his nose.
I like you.
One
quite
in
a
his
bit.
tongue. Couldn't get it out. Took the whole thing. You also see there's like a dried kind of disembodied tongue at the bottom of the bag.
Cool, love that. Great, incredible. Does the tongue have a tongue ring
Yeah,
in
it's
it?
got like a-
Great, love that.
Couldn't delicately take that one out, so it's
No,
the whole tongue.
no.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, okay, let me go back and converse, and we'll see. But I have a feeling like, I mean, it seems like a good trade to me. Let me just go ask. And so she runs back over, and it's like,
What'd you learn?
so okay.
We'll
I'm
say,
listening, I
We'll say
promise.
like an hour passes.
I promise I'm
Just so you
listening.
stop.
Yeah. So Bryce, the more that you're staring at this, the more you can kind of resolve a small shape in the center of this gemstone, and it looks to be disc shaped, sort of a little oblong disc. And though the stone itself is blue at the center of it, you can make out that it's a different color, and the longer you stare at it, your vision encompasses it, and so your color, the color balances out. Like the blue becomes, transparent to you almost.
Cool.
You're just zoning in on it so much. But you can tell that the object in the center of the gem looks to be white, pure white, ivory white, similar to your blade, similar to the other corpora that you've seen in the past. And you put together, this is an Ioun stone, although in the fiction of this world, it is constructed with a base of corporum and then encased in a gemstone that filters the magical properties of it to do specific things. In this case, this is an Ioun stone of protection. So it boosts your AC when you're attuned to it and when you are wielding it.
I knew it was going to be. I'd only started reading about those magic items the other day.
Yep.
That's why as soon as you said floating, I was like... So what'd you learn? This is super important. Has corporum in it and everything.
Oh,
Yeah. So does she have anything incredibly rare magical?
she had a treasure map.
Did you take it?
Well, she was gonna trade it.
Did she have anything else?
Yeah. Did you have anything else?
Oh, there was a tongue.
Okay. Any other trinkets or
Was it
anything?
magical?
No.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a good trade then.
This is what I said.
Okay.
She had a treasure map.
Mm-hmm.
We have the stone.
Mm-hmm.
She's tied up on our boat.
Mm-hmm.
We could have everything that
That's
she had.
kind of what I'm thinking here.
It seems cruel. She was jilted by one of our crewmates.
After she kind of jilted him.
Yeah, and she stole that stone off a pirate that she killed.
And
It's not like
she was
she's a-
just going to kill me in the first place.
And how old is she?
29.
So she's only had it for 5 years? Kind of, I don't know, doesn't sound like it's that important.
Yeah, and I think I've read that the life expectancy of a harpy is about 30 years, so she's only got a year left to live anyways.
And that would be a waste.
So here's the thing. If that's really the way you're gonna do it, then go kill her, Bryce.
Okay.
Go.
Tag team.
Start walking away.
No.
No.
No. This is Bryce.
I mean,
Well,
I was going to originally.
I was kind of for the idea of killing her as well. So.
Oh no. Bryce is our captain. Bryce has got to do this by himself.
Oh, Captain, my captain, would you like assistance? And
No, this is what I have to do by myself.
okay, that's
I don't want you to kill her.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, why? Because so far, what I've heard is she likes to kill other people, has done it routinely before,
But did
came
it
here to do it to us for a rock that she's only had for 5 years.
and still
5
lost
years is a
somebody
long
else that she
time.
killed.
I've had other things a lot longer than 5 years.
Okay, but proportionately, Trach did just say they only lived to around 30.
Mm-hmm.
And so proportionally, she's had this for a good while.
What if we gave her a different rock that makes her feel protected?
I don't have another protective rock.
Well,
I have a
doesn't
floaty rock.
There you go. Just give her a floaty rock. Just convince her it's protecting. Does she really need much protecting? She commonly lures people to their death. And seems to do rather well with it. And was doing it for 24 years before getting the stone.
I'm gonna go back and talk to her.
What are you going to talk about?
I'm gonna talk about maybe changing her ways and going to maybe more like a non-humanoid diet.
Is there official diet lore on harpies?
I would like
no,
to
just
join in
full
this
sugar.
conversation
Full sugar.
as best
Full
as I
sugar lore.
can.
They eat they like meat, not necessarily people, but like
Meat.
what they prefer. Yeah.
The Silent Skull has charges, right?
Yes.
How many charges is
I think
it?
I said I had like 5 charges.
I think so. Okay.
I need to actually send you a document on it. Yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I'd have
By
to
now,
react.
it's actually about done because it only lasts an hour.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
I can go back. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Runs back. Oopsie. Runs back out of the silent zone. Okay, so I'm thinking it can either be you can continue telepathically talking, you can just fill me in on what happens, or I can unsilence it for a bit, and if she tries to sing, just silence her up.
I don't mind being the one talking.
Okay.
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 I could probably cast Charm Person too. Just to.
Don't do that.
That's done so well for her.
Oh,
I know it's
God.
great.
Yeah, right. Man, I think let's handle it this way. I want to see what she can. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Approach.
Oh, you're taking the silence down?
No, I'm not taking the
Okay.
signs. I'm going to do it the way that you had just said it. That you'll keep messing. I'm assuming that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just
Okay.
going to stand there looking.
Okay, so, so, unfortunately, they didn't think that was a very good deal. Yeah. Could we maybe trade one of our special stones for this special stone?
You have other special stones? What kind?
I take out the floating rock that I've had for the entire campaign.
Yeah.
You have one that floats too.
Yeah.
What does yours do?
It also protects you.
Roll deception check.
With help?
How are you helping with the
Yeah.
silence?
This really is if a mean mug.
I don't think it's going to help a persuasion or a deception in this case.
It's very fair.
She's going to roll an insight against your deception.
Sure.
Clued me into what you're trying to show her here. I could try and help, but you got it.
Oh no.
What'd you roll?
It's a 1
Plus.
plus 4.
So 5.
Yeah.
Okay. She rolled a 6.
Oh
I was like,
my
darn.
God.
Yeah, there's no way.
help with this, I don't think. No PC creep on my end.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Prove it. Have the small one stab you with it on.
Oh snap.
Sure. And I go up to Bryce,
Mhm.
and I say, okay, so I told her that the floating rock was protective.
You're doing this telepathically.
To Bryce?
Yeah.
We have to because we're in silence.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
still sounds okay.
So, I told her that the floating rock was protective as well. And she wants me to prove it by keeping it on me while you stab me.
Oh, easy. I got this. All right, just make it float.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna very specifically. I'm gonna pull out my dagger first
Yeah.
of all, and then I'm going to, as convincingly as possible, I'm gonna do like a stab. But I'm gonna very specifically stab the stone that's
Okay.
floating in the middle of the air, and so like when it blocks the dagger, like, oh my gosh! Like-
Roll a performance check.
Oh no.
And
I
this is,
help him with the performance.
yeah.
Because my performance plus 9.
My performance is +8, I believe.
Okay.
Oh
See
man.
here.
Yeah, both of
Yeah.
you are
Oh,
like,
we're at +7.
This is-
Ludicrous. Okay.
you're theater
Actors.
kids.
We are. This is our round. All right, so that's a 7, but that's fine because the other will be higher. Nope, it won't. So it's a 14 total.
Well, she rolled a 3.
Yes!
So
yeah, very- king. I'll do it like king, king, like 2 more stabs while hitting the rock.
like it's definitely less convincing than you were trying to be. Like it's clear to like a normal person that you're play acting this, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you just see her eyes go wide, just like
It's out. I'm gonna drop the dagger because it's useless.
Is that okay? All right.
Oh.
And so,
oh,
Tracy?
she like
Yeah,
tries
yeah.
to turn around with her.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I untie her and give her the stone.
Okay.
The floaty stone.
She holds it in her hands. Are we still silenced? Okay.
Okay. Is that agreeable? Okay. Well, in the brain.
Yes, yes. This will protect my family. No more pirates.
Now,
Oh, the other stone wasn't going to do it either.
She clasps
Gave
the
only
stone
one
in her
person
hands
a
and then,
+2
like,
to AC if there
Watches
is
it
room.
levitate and
Thumbs up.
now in silence, can you still hear things?
no.
No,
it's
I think it's
completely
like a
silenced.
bubble. Of
Yeah.
Oh,
silence.
okay.
It's like a bubble
It
of
blocks
no
all
sound.
noise.
Yeah. So she grabs it and then she looks at you now that she's untied and then she jumps up, flaps her wings, and then she flies off into the distance,
Okay.
taking the stone with her.
All right
Put a
then.
finger up the nose. Shuts down the
You just
sun.
hear it. Oh.
That's the magic item I bought. Put that away. All right. Well, that went really well to me.
Yay.
Oh my god.
And you know, it looked like it was really easy for you to get hit. That stone might be really good for you.
Oh.
As long as you don't just give it away to strangers, you know. Don't give it away to any Lustrous Brigade. There's Corporum in there.
Rand's gonna go get another cup of coffee. Just
Saoirse also is going to get another cup of coffee. Is not
Bryce
going to
is gonna
speak with
turn
Bryce
to
again.
all the crew that have come up to the top deck and be like, "We've gained another treasure!" Yeah! So I don't know if there's even anyone up there.
She
Damien gives you like a half heart, like, ooh.
Yeah! Damon, get better soon. We're about to spar.
Oh, can we wait like
No!
more hit dice?
Saoirse goes back below decks and gets more coffee.
yep.
Speaking of getting more coffee, I think
Yeah.
now's a good time to
Yeah.
do a quick intermission.
Woo!
Combat.
We'll be back. Well, we'll be here, but we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang out, talk, chat,
Talk smack.
Sing,
smack.
maybe.
We're gonna talk, chat,
Dance.
chat, smack, dance, all of those
Maybe
things.
kiss a
Dance,
little.
Answer some questions. Yeah. Also, I meant to say this when it came across, but My Fair Kelly, thank you for the first time chat.
Hey!
What did
Thank
they say?
you.
Also,
They-
amazing name.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
fair
yeah.
Kelly.
Apparently, we say, so here's the thing. As soon as I saw that chat, I started listening, and I was like, Rand said it like immediately after. I was like, so here's the thing. Like, yeah, we do say that a lot.
This.
Intermission over.
Yay!
I don't know if I can do this.
Well,
It's a lot to
because
come
the
back
I think my
to.
intermission's over.
spirit
Oh,
just
We're back to
broke.
normal.
Oh no.
All right, so
What's happening?
the camera fades in.
Mhm.
We are back on the deck of the ship.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes.
The
in,
camera
in the
is.
fiction, yes, the camera is. You can be as well if you'd like to. Are you in
Jasmine flying off in the distance.
Yes. Just off into the distance. You are now left on the deck of the ship. Several crew members ran up to the top of the deck when this all happened. They're now kind of going about their business. Some are cleaning up and beginning their daily routines.
Are there are there any of our crew members who look rangery in the way that they have lived out in the wilds, have harvested many animals?
I'm
have-
glad you're
If only there were a ranger. In
Which
the
I mean,
group.
like, technically you could do this. Well, I know. So, like, I mean, do we want to harpies are kind of magical. Do we want to kind of like see what we can get from the one on the ship there? I'm mentioning it to Traj.
Well, that one's dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh, like,
So we can-
see what we can, like, harvest from it?
I mean, you would know more than me about magical animals.
Sing!
Okay.
Pull out 2
No.
daggers.
So, are you
no.
trying to harvest meat from the harpy?
Can I help
Are harpy
with
fighters
this?
magical?
Harpies aren't magical inherently. They're
I
just
didn't think
Oh,
so.
okay. They're not
They're just a
magical inherently.
species.
Is
No.
their meat good
they're
for
they're
eating?
considered monstrosities technically.
I mean, their claws might be. I don't know. Something. I don't know.
Yeah, we could have, like, a harpy's foot and, like, sell it to someone or something.
Fletch some arrows with the feathers.
Oh,
that's
there
good.
you go. Yeah, there's things we can do with this.
Good thing we have infinite arrows, right?
I can change that.
Saoirse's downstairs getting coffee.
Yeah,
She's not part of
same.
it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
And
worth
she
it
has
for us
the
to
rock.
do this, or should
She
we
has
just
the rock.
pitch her overboard?
I mean, we could just open its wings and see if it has any messenger bags underneath.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
Do I see any messenger
Yes, you
bags?
see a couple similar to the harpy matriarch.
I'm gonna root through them.
Okay.
Yeah, what do I find?
Roll an investigation.
I'd love to.
Traj, you can help if you'd like.
Okay, yeah.
Thank God there's help.
Should I roll as well?
No,
or-
please give
Oh.
me help.
Are you going to roll twice?
Yeah, it would be
Okay.
rolling with advantage
Okay,
if you gave
yeah,
me help.
yeah.
No, technically it's up to you. But
No, yeah.
I do have a plus.
No,
I
I don't want to
I
somebody
don't trust my dice. you know.
Okay, well, better. That's better.
You know what you know the one good die now though, right?
16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say
Plus
good-ish.
8. Thank
Yeah,
The better than the rest.
Fair. You find various gemstones, and similar to the tongue that was in the messenger bag, you find a couple like body parts where the thing wasn't easily removed. Like you find an ear that's got like just a series of piercings. You find one that's got like an ear to nose chain, and you find the ear and the nose
That's great.
both in there.
Oh, that's so gnarly. I love that.
Okay.
But you find the equivalent of roughly 114 gold worth of gems and jewelry in there.
Okay.
If you had to guess.
I'll just say, keep it. That's poor man's point.
Is that 114?
Yeah.
I think I have 4 gold right now.
Yeah,
my
and you
God.
find about
I have
6
41.
copper worth of humanoid body parts.
Actually, you know what?
Okay.
Find the right buyer.
Yeah, that one you got to find the right market for.
I'm gonna look over at Bryce and say, you know what? Take this too. And I'm gonna give you another 100 gold.
Why?
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Because I'm freaking
A little
rich.
walking around money.
Because he's cool, okay?
Well, also,
Who
we
else
do-
wants money?
I would not say that.
Outside ownership.
Yeah,
I was like,
And you're getting paid when we finish our work.
I'm just gonna
what
say.
about today's
Yeah,
payment?
we still need
Never
to...
mind. Pay them
I'm
today's
just,
payment.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, me too.
No, actually, we need
I
you
want
to
money
pay them
too.
today's
Okay,
payment.
how much is the wage?
Yeah.
What's the wage?
It's three gold each. So for the
So
entire
24
group.
gold a day.
Right, 24 gold because you only need to pay 8 of them because Gemini is not
Okay.
being paid by you.
They're all paid up.
Okay.
Another day is afoot.
But have we settled for all the days?
No, you're paying by the day.
Okay.
basically.
So maybe I shouldn't say.
You are convincing enough to get them to accept the daily wage instead of paying all up front,
Yep.
if that's what you were going for. Yeah.
Sure.
What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Okay. All right.
So nothing
So-
about this harpy looks.
Nothing particularly like off or interesting other than that.
Would I, given my
Probably not
background
gonna
in the
wanna-
trade system, would I know if any part of a harpy is like more desirable than the rest?
Roll a nature check for me.
You know what I just figured out? I'm proficient in nature.
Yeah.
I just figured that out.
Yeah, you are.
That's
Man.
a 1.
A 1. No idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I
know what to
figured
do with the
that would
body. I
happen.
think
You
we
just kinda
should
look
we
at it
just
and
tip it
like,
overboard.
I think
Kinda.
I'm gonna lop off a foot.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
it's like a claw, right? Like
Yeah.
Talon.
yeah, like a
Talon,
talon
yes.
foot. Yeah.
The harpies have large talons.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a talon.
And then I'm gonna push it off the edge of the
All
ship after the talon.
Oh my god, my camera.
Oh!
God, my camera.
Oh my
What's
god!
happening?
My camera.
My
What is
camera.
wrong
Oh my
with your
God, my
camera?
camera.
Oh my God,
No,
Paul's camera. Oh my God,
camera.
Paul's camera. Oh my
Paul's
God, Paul's
camera.
Paul's camera. Oh my God.
Camera.
OBS, how dare you?
OBS, how dare you?
yes.
How dare you, OBS?
I hate this.
Right, yeah, I guess we can take
This
that
is
off of there now,
great.
huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, are you? Am I the only one a little, bothered by
Oh, that's.
all that up there? Or just,
What specifically?
just wanting to casually kill. Yeah, I guess it was kind of justified. I don't know.
I mean, I also wanted to I'm glad we didn't
Yeah.
kill the main one.
Yeah.
Shame about the others, I guess. Would have been nice to
Yeah.
convince the main one to call them off first, but well. Yeah?
Notes for next time.
Okay.
So what is everybody doing with the rest of the day?
I'm gonna spar with Damien.
Okay.
Am I for the rest of the day? Can I do a spar with Damien and an attempt at sailing, or do I pick one or the other?
I'd say pick one or the other.
I'll spar with Damien.
All right. So he's gonna roll to instruct you. That is a 14 plus some stiff.
I'm gonna say some charisma.
Yeah. That is a 17,
Oof.
which I think he needed. Did he need an 18?
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't
It's
been
based
keeping up
on
with the other party. The other
Your.
parts.
Oh no! Wait, hold on, because you
Oh,
need to
if
roll
it's-
higher than your.
My charisma is 18.
Then yeah, that doesn't quite do it. One off, one away.
So close. It's okay, Damien. We got this together.
It's like
No. I mean, it's a 14 to hit.
14. No, it doesn't quite. It's very close, but it doesn't quite hit.
Damien.
Like, no, you just. You're just like ah.
We're
God.
both tired,
Oh,
okay?
I think
We're both tired.
Oh no, it's that.
We'll do this again
Hurt my elbow.
tomorrow. Go take a nap.
Thank you.
You did, and you didn't do badly today. Good job.
Thank you. He goes back
13-year-old
down
talking
below
to a
decks.
grown
Yeah. Hey, you're a higher level than him, so.
Yeah, there it is. That's it for my day, though, if that's what I gotta pick.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything in particular?
I'm gonna attune to the rock.
You do. So, you, as you attune to it, you smell. What's that? You smell something cooking. You smell what the rock's cooking. And it begins to glow.
Gonna say that.
Begins to glow.
It's been great playing with you guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow, that's 3 of us already. Tempted to leave.
You feel the corporum at the center of the gem vibrate ever so slightly, and a glow begins to emit from the gem, and it lifts up and begins to just slowly hover and float around your head.
Oh.
You feel just a faint magical aura embodying you and emboldening you.
Does it have to
emboldening you
be
a little bit?
so visible of an effect? Can
Yeah.
I just like?
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd it do?
Oh.
Now,
I think you technically roll d4, right, to determine how far from your head it floats.
Oh, do you? didn't really
I
skim
might
that.
be wrong.
I may have skimmed that part, but it does have its own AC. So look up Ion Stone of Protection and add it to your inventory.
Okay.
It'll tell you the details of that.
Sure.
I would like to.
Can
it's
you
a
text
20
me that? Because I'm very low on battery right now.
I think I can add
And
it
I'll
to your
do that later.
inventory.
Yeah, thank you.
It the quick and dirty of it is it has an AC, I believe, of 24. So it's very hard to hit, but it can be hit, and if it is hit, it deactivates.
Okay,
But
yeah.
other than that, you get a +2 bonus to AC.
Cool. Neat.
I would like to
15
convene
AC,
with
baby.
Janice and
Okay.
do more star charting.
Okay.
Around
It's
here.
so you wanted to do that in the evening?
Sure.
Okay. So is there anything else anybody wanted to do during the day? Otherwise, we'll go to that.
Can I take some of the ear piercings?
Yeah, sure. Are you gonna pierce your own ears?
I'm not gonna pierce my own ears,
Oh no.
Constant.
but at some point I was gonna find either Pip or I don't know. I get the vibe from Nell that she could be pretty good at this.
Okay.
But so either Nell or Pip, whichever one seems. I get the vibe. I might
So we've
honestly
all
just
got our
ask her.
ratchet tattoos, and we've
yeah.
got our piercings.
I've lost all my hair.
Okay, so I think Pip would probably be the one to go to.
I can imagine that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's the same forward as it is backwards.
And that's why she can be trusted.
Yeah.
Or she, they, I should say.
yes.
That's why she, they can be trusted.
And that's how you use pronouns.
Yep. That's how pronouns work, kiddos.
Now, Damien, he, him cannot be trusted.
You don't pick just one. You say them all at the same time every time.
But yeah, you're able to track down Pip if you would like to.
Hey, Pip. And I'm gonna just hold up the ears because I didn't take them like out of the ears or anything. I'm just gonna hold up the disembodied ears. I know, a little gross, but I want to draw your attention to the piercings in the ears.
Yeah, that's some nice hardware.
I thought so too, and I think, as it is, there's some shakes, as captain of a pirate crew, I need to look the part.
I mean, you've already got a tattoo, so
I do. Oh, that's right. I forgot. What does my tattoo look like? Again?
Shimmy.
Oh, that's right. It's
The shimmy,
tattoo.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I still though want. I don't want the whole nose ear just because. I don't know. I think with my long ear that might interact strangely. So I'm just gonna go for what were the other ear piercing options? Is there like a bar going on?
Yeah, sure.
Can I get a bar?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I want a
Yeah.
bar.
You want, like a little tag.
Yeah, you
under
take it out of the tongue and put it in.
Ooh, yummy.
and also, do you have a cool like? Hat? Do you know anyone with a cool hat or like bandana or something that looks really piratey?
I mean, I've got like some scarves or like.
Can I have a
some-
scarf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to. You know, I kind of lost all my hair recently, and I think it
Oh,
would. I
yeah.
think it would help add to the pirate look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely ages you a little bit. In a good way. In a good way.
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you.
I don't like that.
Okay, well, thank you. What do you need me to do for the? I'll just sit
Yeah, just
really
sit right
still.
there, stay still. You're gonna feel a pinch, 2 pinches really, because you're getting the bar.
Is it gonna hurt?
Yeah.
Oh God.
And just so you know, you have to keep this clean.
How do I do that?
I'll
Spit
give you.
on it.
Yeah, we'll spit. We'll rub some
Spit.
dirt in it.
Have some dirt
No,
in it.
don't do that. No, I'll give you some antiseptic stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like a little herbal tincture you can put in it. It'll keep it clean.
Okay. Okay.
Because if it gets infected, your ear's gonna fall off.
No, stop saying anything. Just do it.
And then you feel a pinch right as you go, no! It's like, boom, right then.
Like clutching Shimmy's little like
Yeah.
clicker really tightly, like.
You take 1 point of damage. 1 point of piercing damage.
It hurts so bad.
All right, okay. Did you do this the whole time you got that tattoo?
No, I thought the tattoo was better, but it was kind of the same.
No, it's done.
Okay.
It's in there. You look cool. You look so intimidating. You look so fashionable. Okay. Yeah, do you need something? Do you need some water? Do you need
A little water.
We don't-
Do you have any milk?
no?
Oh,
no.
okay.
I'm a reptile. I'm sorry.
Pitch a dragonborn.
Oh no.
Bryce's eyes just go wide there. I need some space after that.
All right, but you're all good to go.
I'm good,
You
thank
look
you.
So tough. Yeah.
Like rubbing my ear, like, yeah, I'm a tough boy.
Yeah. Go get him.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
punches you and it gives you like a lighthearted punch on the arm.
Oh no.
I'm sore.
That's my captain.
That'll be at the end.
Okay. So, dinner comes around, night begins to set in, and
Ye-
you find Janice up in the crow's nest for your nightly ritual.
Yeah.
Like, you came back.
Yeah.
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 So, what would you like to learn today? I guess I'm the teacher. I should be telling you what you're going to learn today.
Yeah. I'll just write down whatever you'd like to teach me.
Okay. So, last time we talked about the stars, some of the major constellations, which you already had seemed like some familiarity with, but we can keep going. Let's see. I can show you how to use some navigational tools. Would you be interested in that?
Why, sure.
Okay, so some basic stuff.
Mm.
We have the telescope. We can use that. It's a little less useful at night, but we can give that a try. There's also the sextant, which would be useful. I think, did I show you that at all last time? I can't remember. Let's start with the telescope. The sextant's a little bit more advanced. But I'll show you the telescope. I'll show you how to focus it, how to really find something on the horizon and remember where it is. All right? So, I want you to take this telescope and you're going to extend it to a certain amount. Now, we're not quite within sight of Donna's arch yet, but there's a few things. You see that rocky outcropping over there?
Mm-hmm.
I need you.
I'm gonna lean my head in front of the telescope.
You're not up here.
They're up in the crow's nest.
I'll stand on your shoulders.
Yeah, you could just
If
levitate.
you turn it
That's right.
to the
Just
left,
fly up.
it will focus in and zoom a little
Oh,
bit.
cool.
Yes. Yes. You see that
Wow.
coming into focus?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Okay.
that's amazing.
Now, all right. Now we're gonna go over there, and she points to a different location on the horizon. She's like, there's a patch of just a small deserted island out there. You
Oh
see that?
my gosh.
You zoom in on like a little tree. Roll perception check for me.
Whoa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
8, Paul.
An 8. It's you can't quite get the focus right. It's a little bit blurry. When you're like, maybe you can make out a tree on the island.
Okay.
And
There's
it's sort of there.
a tree, maybe?
Yes. Okay. Well.
maybe?
Okay. Yes. Just hold it steady. Hold it steady. You're moving it back and forth on your eye. You want to hold it steady on your eye. Otherwise, the focus will be all wrong.
Okay.
There you go. You see it?
I think so.
There's a little monkey hanging from the tree that you can make out now. It's slapping his butt.
Oh, yep.
Ah,
There's a monkey.
I saw
over
that
there.
rascal out there.
Oh.
I wanted you to see it. I wanted somebody else to see it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But so Now you'll always remember when you look through the telescope, think of how you focus on a monkey's butt. Is that helpful? Muscle memory. Just come up here. We'll practice.
Okay, great. Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm not as much a teacher as much a learner. So this is kind of a first for me as well.
Well, it's very helpful. Thank you.
Was it? Okay. Good. Good.
Was it?
Good. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to know? Just we can review the stars, chart our course. I think we're still on target.
Yes. How do we do that again?
Yeah. So we will take note of the stars, the rotations, the positions in the sky. We can use that to determine where we are in this map. She shows you the map again, and together you plot the course for where you've moved to today on the ocean. Nothing that you have experienced so far has deviated you from your course, so you are still on target from, on your way to Donner's Arch. You are now approaching the end of the second day. You've got about a day and a half of travel remaining with your current pace. So you now have one more day of experience with navigating.
Wait, so are we allowed to gain skills from?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't firmly ruled on this yet. I know rules is written. You have to spend a lot of time gaining proficiency with something like that. It's like half a year you have to spend doing it. But yeah,
So
so
keep track of that in game time.
I mean, it depends on what kind of campaign you're running. Some
Yeah,
people play
true.
campaigns where it's just battle to battle to battle, and but
You have a little time skip.
yeah, I think the way we can do this is if, because it's probably going to be a couple weeks that you're going to be at sea, just all total with the amount of things that you're doing before you get to Testudia. If you spend at least half of that working on learning your position, each day, I'll say if you spend 10 days working on the thing, you'll gain a proficiency in it.
Cool.
So, suck on that, Wizards of the Coast.
Not your
Screw
game
your
anymore.
rules.
Yeah.
Rules as written.
What's that? Oh, it's the space heater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It smells like it's burning.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the concern. Yes.
Yeah.
We're not on fire.
Would Pip be the person to talk to about learning medicine?
Pip could help a little bit. The other person that knew about medicine is currently locked in a room with Dana. Let's see.
Emil. Oh no, that was Patton.
Patton.
Oh,
yeah.
in the brig?
No. You missed this, but you haven't encountered Patton at all yet, I don't think.
Patton is a man with a fish head.
Ah.
Well, not
He has a
explicitly a
fish
fish
bowl
head, but
on
he has a
his
fish
head,
bowl
fish
on his head.
Yes, fish
He was-
bowl.
Oh,
He
okay.
can't.
Water.
Yes, he
He was-
can't breathe above water.
Yeah, he was cursed, so he can only breathe water. And since the beginning of the day yesterday, he has been nowhere to be found, and neither has Dana.
Okay.
I did walk past a room and heard noises and
Oh.
things, and Dana told me to stay out and to ignore those noises, and I said, okay.
And you didn't roll an insight check on what those noises sounded like, so. But yeah, so
At this point, Bryce has
Patton
learned. Dana
was
does
actually
things.
a surgeon
To
by
let her
trade,
do
but
things.
is indisposed at the moment. So Pip might be able to show you some stuff, but she doesn't have super in-depth knowledge. She's
Okay.
like a tattooer and
But she could probably get the ball rolling.
yeah. She can
Okay.
show you some basics of sanitizing equipment and
Basic
See
first
this
aid.
red stuff? Not supposed to be visible right now. It should be inside.
Okay, well, I would like to start pursuing learning medicine.
So you approach Pip, and she is, we'll say it's getting late in the night, and she's up at the top of the deck, just smoking a little pipe tobacco. And she looks over and is like,
Hey,
"Oh,
can I hit that?
sure, it's just the ordinary stuff, nothing fun." Ooh, nice rain.
Smoking is bad for you.
It is not
But
cool.
it's cool as hell.
It looks cool.
It is
Don't do it.
Your lungs will not appreciate.
Your friends will think
Or
you're
your throat,
sick
or
as
your
hell.
mouth.
It also makes you smell bad.
Yeah, bad breath, your sweat, gross.
But you look so good.
God, you look
Your fingers turn yellow.
Mhm,
And-
mhm, mhm.
You
But
get
yes.
wrinkles around your lips.
You get wrinkles.
So,
But so do old people.
To bring it back
Good
to
argument.
I mean, and everybody's gonna get old. So
yeah,
might as
sooner
well
or later.
smoke. You know?
Sooner if you smoke, later if you don't. But sooner you are now talking to Pip, and she takes the pipe back from you. She's like, "What can I do for you?"
What can you tell me about medicine? I'm looking to be able to treat anything from wounds to curing illnesses. Really, I don't know too much right now. I'd love to kind of explore natural medicines.
Okay, all
You know,
right.
coming from nature.
Don't already know.
Well, I know a little bit. I'm not an expert, but I know, I can teach you how to manage some equipment. I mean, I do a lot of tattooing, and I do some like she points to the she's got like a scarification kind of pattern in her scales that goes down. She's like, I can teach you how to do like kind of this stuff and how to keep it clean and safe and all that. So I can get you started maybe. Yeah, I can show you what I do, and maybe that'll help. Hey, you want to come downstairs? I got it downstairs.
If I was to ask about, like, would tattooing in itself lean into kind of medicine? Like
A little bit,
medicinal
yeah.
knowledge? So, like,
Yeah.
could I learn tattooing from her?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to learn tattooing, if you want to just two things here. If you want to just like move into the surgeon role kind of on the ship and learn a proficiency with that, you can just spend some time with her and you'll get that naturally. If you're trying to learn how to become proficient in tattooing, I'll have you roll to practice that
Okay.
a little bit. So
Because tattooing would be, like, the more expertise.
yeah. That,
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's like probably a kit involved.
Yes.
So
yeah,
I
there are
could
tools
I could
involved.
learn tattooing with rolls, and then
Yeah.
like surgery would be kind of aside
Yeah.
output.
The
of that.
surgery is you just have to spend time every day
Okay.
working on it.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. Which I know is like a crazy thing to say, right?
Just practice surgery every day.
Yeah. But you can like learn the basics.
Hey,
to
we've
become
got enough
proficient
crew
with,
members.
with that role.
Too
on the
bad
ship.
we chucked that harpy off board.
I know some absolutely horrific pirate medicine from a podcast.
What's that?
Huh?
Oh, you're talking about this?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah, no. I thought you were like listening to a podcast like, oh, I learned about pirate medicine. Like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Tell me.
no, I did.
Share. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, share.
Yeah. It's a lot to do with mercury.
Cures what ails you.
Yeah. Specifically where you would put it for venereal diseases.
Fair. Yeah, okay.
You would inject it directly.
Anyways.
Old time medicine usually revolves around trying to not see blood or trying to not feel pain, both of which typically should be.
Actually, sometimes
It's all
it's
about the humor.
Sometimes it's opposite.
sometimes it's as
Blood
long
letting.
as you
True.
you
Yeah,
can
I feel like
blood
it's
let.
like always one
Ooh.
end or the other. It's like they
Yeah.
either do everything to no see blood, no pain, or you need to see or feel.
So there was
Yeah.
an era in medicine where it's like, especially when it came to active ingredients like like herbs and stuff like that, it was medicinal if it did something. So if it made you shit your brains out or throw up a bunch or
That's
made you pee a whole bunch, that's medicinal.
Mm-hmm.
That's medicinal, baby.
Does something.
It does something. Let's figure out how to use this. So yeah, essentially, that's how that went.
Oh, you messed up. I was wondering why suddenly I was gone on the stream. I was
Yeah,
like, oh.
sorry. I saw. Usually, if I see the stream deck like poop out, it means that OBS is also pooped out.
Oh boy.
No, it's all pooped.
It should be unpooped.
You're back
now.
up.
Yeah. But yeah, so Pip shows you the ropes of like all of the tools that she has and like what they use for like. She also has like some tinctures that she uses for like. This is what I give for people like for the more complex stuff to numb, local areas and to like
prevent pain. Like if I'm doing a piercing or something, I'll give this somebody so they don't feel the pain.
Is it just
so
like
much.
a topical ointment?
Yeah, you just rub it on. And if I don't like the person as much, I don't give it to them.
How long does that last for?
Not too long, like just like half an hour or an hour or so. Just enough time to like numb it for a little bit. You'll still feel the sensation, but yeah.
I feel the electric coursing through your veins.
Yeah, in a way. I suppose. It's more of like a pressure
Yeah.
kind of thing.
That's a way to say it.
But I mean, I can show you like the herbs that I use for this.
Yeah.
Most of them you can kind of get around these islands, I think. But
Not in the ocean. Huh. Well, maybe some of them.
no, there is like a puffer fish based thing that you can use. But you got to be careful with that one because that can like just straight up kill somebody.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I'd love to learn.
I
more
mean,
about
anything's
that.
medicine. Poison and medicine are like two sides of the same coin. A little bit of poison can sometimes be a medicine.
I need that
A
coin.
lot of a medicine can often be a poison. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's almost like the dose makes the poison, almost.
Who's that?
A planeswalker named
Shadow.
She's a janitor.
I do like the idea of Saoirse as a janitor, though, just like sweeping by.
I can't.
This
see-
might be what makes the difference there.
Strange cryptic statements. Like, never fully joining in the combo, but you wish.
If there's an idiom that you walked around saying, she will say it.
So I will say this. So for the tattooing, I know Dana was also trying to learn how to tattoo.
Okay.
So you're both kind of pursuing that, and which is fine. You can both learn. But just so you know.
I mean, there can only be one best tattooer.
Because
you know?
Dana also already tattooed Bryce.
That's true. That's
And
where
me.
my tattoo
and
came
Saoirse.
from.
And one of them ended up much better than the other. But
Yep.
they both turned out
Fine.
okay.
And I think mine looks incredible, okay?
Yeah, yours looks well. Yours was the one I think that rolled well, and
I can't
Saoirse's I
remember.
think was the one that was like
Fine.
fine.
Okay,
But-
well, I definitely want to learn the medicine stuff. What other kinds of skills are taught on this vessel of ours?
Let me see a roster of classes.
So, you know that Damien is a weapons expert, and
Oh, actually, okay. Me and Damien got to talk.
okay. I also I forgot I put on Damien's description baritone fuckboy Brit. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. So Damien's like he's below decks.
But I do want to do the surgery stuff. So,
Okay,
so is
okay.
that
Yeah,
like
that's
done
fine,
for
that's
the?
Yeah, that would be like one ship roll. I
Okay.
think that you can learn at a time. But
Okay.
yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to? Because Damien is weapons expert. Janice is good at cooking.
Yeah, I
Pip-
want to go to the weapons expert.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Janice is multi.
Bye, Pip. I gotta go.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't even insert. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. And the needles.
Hello. I'm sorry, I just really wasn't expecting that.
So are you going to find Damien?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Runs away.
Yeah, Damien is just hanging out in the mess, half asleep, like bandaged up a little bit, with just some like self-dressed, bandages, and like.
Hey, hey. Can I help
Hi.
your
Hi.
wounds?
No. I don't
No, they look kind of poorly dressed. I feel like I can do better. You know. I'm picking these things up
Okay.
myself. So.
I took one class.
5 minutes ago, someone told me about anointment.
The class wasn't even over. I just left.
I mean, I did them myself, sure, and I went to Pip and asked if she could help me with some painkillers, and she said no, she didn't help me.
Oh
So-
well, let me tell you about painkillers. They're basically poison, two sides of the same coin.
That's so very wise of you. Can I help you?
You gonna kill this man?
Yes, you're
training me.
you're a weapons expert.
Oh, I don't like to brag, but I know my way around a weapon or two.
Oh, Damien doesn't like to brag.
Who am I kidding? Yes, I know everything there is to know about weapons. If somebody else knows something, they're lying.
If someone else knows anything.
They're lying.
Anything that I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take my crossbow and like lay it down on the table.
Now that one's new to me. This is the repeating crossbow?
Yeah.
He picks up, he's like, ooh, now that is interesting. Did you make this yourself?
Not quite.
It's interesting
Some would say,
craftsmanship.
not at all.
I mean, it looks kind of slapped together a little bit, but in a very creative way. Just feed the bolts in and it...
make this?
Yeah. Like, is that... looks like it's made of... has a certain scent to it, I must say. But
Probably like my bagpipes.
yeah. No, but that's fascinating. Thank you for letting me look at it.
Yeah.
What can I help you with?
Show and tell.
Just trying to show off.
What impress
Are you
you,
just coming
senpai?
here to show me cool things? 'Cause I don't mind
I
that.
had no
I don't-
plan beyond this point.
I don't mind looking at cool shit. What else you got? You got switchblades.
None
Butterfly
of
knives.
those.
You know any tricks?
Those are actually illegal where I come from.
The wilds.
Badges from Earth, actually. Not-
What can you tell me about weapon modifications?
a great deal. I know quite a lot. I mean, the ballista up there I've modified so that it can reel in the bolt that it shoots. It's easy.
That sounds very complicated.
It's not at all for somebody with a mind like mine. I just, yes.
/ whoosh.
So I mean, I can show you how to do stuff like that. It's no
Yeah.
trouble.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Meet me first thing in the morning above decks. And I
Oh,
can
do you
show
have I guess where are you creating your modification from? Do you have a forge on board or
a
something?
forge? Oh, I wish. No. I think wooden ship, forge, not a good combination.
Magma on the wooden ship.
No, I do have some tinkering equipment that I mess with from time to time in my bunk that I can in my chest in my bunk. Don't give me that look. I can see you from across
Bryce
the room.
is quickly
Bryce.
walking past.
Captain.
Damien.
But I mean, I've got a tool set. I can get it out and I can show you how, we can take it apart, put it back together again. I can show you the maintenance that's required of it, that kind of thing. The best way to learn how to make something is to take it apart first.
Great.
All right.
As long as I can get some help putting it back together. if I
I'll
can't
help
do
you
that.
the first time. Every time after that, it's on you.
Okay.
Unless it's a weapon that we need, in which case it's kind of also on me because that's my role. But
And then I would say also, do you deal with a lot of metals?
yes,
Okay.
steel, iron,
I'm gonna take the 2
That's
ingots.
2. And others.
copper, gold,
Nice.
preferred,
That's enough.
platinum.
That's enough.
All right. Jeez.
Okay, so out of my sack, I'm gonna take the 2 ingots. Well, I guess I don't know if they were necessarily like ingots or not, but they were like 2 hunks of metal that I had gotten from the automatons when we were in. I guess it was Eden's second lair, the ruins.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I would like cut them off of the armor that trapped Saoirse.
Right. Okay.
So I'm gonna take those hunks out and just lay them on the table and say, "What can you tell me about these?"
Looks like armor, maybe plate mail of a sort, or part of a set.
Can it be restructured?
Probably. I'm no blacksmith though. I'm just a weapons tinkerer. You'd probably have to find somebody who can do some real smithing. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do with them. Are you trying to fashion them into armor? What are you wanting?
I was looking to make some sort of a scope.
You would definitely need to reforge those plates.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Okay.
I mean,
alright.
I'm sorry,
My
I'm
name's
sorry.
Damien.
No shit, Damien.
Thank you.
Yeah, fuck you, Damien.
But I mean,
Is it possible?
sure, if you get the right forge. I don't have a forge on board the ship, but
Nor is a forger.
nor do I know how to operate one necessarily, but I'm sure we could find one when we get to Testudia. Alternatively, if you really wanted to, we could try to stop off at my map. Where's my map? The forge at Alos Mountain. But that's a way south from here, in deeper waters.
What's there?
There's a great forge there that can help.
Is that it? That's all that's there?
I mean, it's a volcano.
Oh, so the volcano is the
Stupid.
forge?
Yes.
Oh.
It's actually one of the best places to work those kind. They can work magical metals, all sorts of fine craftsmanship, mithril, adamantine. I've heard, if you've got the money for it, which it seems like maybe you do.
Maybe. And I'm just gonna relay all this information to the rest of the group later about Alice Mountain?
Alos.
Alos? Okay. Have you guys heard of this yet? Or? Okay.
It's on the map.
Yeah, it's on the map, but we haven't had a moment about it.
Perfect. Forge, Alos Mountain. And I'd say, yeah, let's get into some tear down and assembly.
Sure thing.
Say
First thing in
less.
the morning.
Okay.
Once I have had a chance to rest, rethink my experiences a little bit.
Well, best of luck to you in your
This is gonna be his
rethinking.
first night
you.
of self-reflection
Don't forget
in
that-
his entire life.
Today was the day you talked with Traj.
I won't. Thank you.
It would be hard to, so.
I suppose. I mean, I definitely could find a way.
I
hard
make a
enough to
wisdom
load it
saving
ahead.
throw.
I make a wisdom
Okay,
saving
yeah,
throw.
no,
3.
18.
I leave.
And you will always remember this is the day that you began your journey of education from
Of course.
Damien Orwell.
Damien.
5.
Sure.
They're so cringe
Damien
now.
Sherlock Orwell.
I- Your
Now,
ship finds a
excuse me,
different
I-
place to
I must go
sit.
back to my mind palace.
I hate it.
The masculine cringe of this conversation.
Oh my god.
Two fuckboys talking to each other. Is this like the opposite of the Bechdel test?
The Bechdel challenge.
Talk about yourself, a man.
All right. So, anything else for the night?
As I go to sleep, there's just like a little like, I'll just kind of set like, I obviously don't like send off a little thought, but just in like my way of like trying to send off a little thought that's like a little like, good night, Granny.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that gets a response or not, but as Bryce is laying down and stuff, he's gonna see you soon.
Is that out loud?
This is in my own room. This is captain's quarters, baby.
Your windows are closed in the captain's quarters, but you feel a faint, like, light draft, a cold breeze blow by you. Doesn't make you shiver though. It makes
okay.
you just kind of like feel like there was a response to your good night.
Good night, Sonny.
It's nice to have someone to say good night to. Fall asleep.
The rest of you going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
Um,
absolutely.
Dare you?
Yeah. If it doesn't take too long to attune to the thing, I'm gonna go
The
check
protector
on
stone.
the prisoner.
Okay. What are you attuning to? Sorry. Oh yeah, because it
protections?
takes an hour to
Okay, yeah. So,
attune to
all
it.
right.
So yeah, you can go check. What time of day approximately are you doing? Just before you go to bed, you're just gonna check on it.
yeah, just kind of walk by and make sure everything's fine.
You walk in, so you're coming from upper decks, just down.
Has she been fed today?
Nobody's explicitly fed her.
It's like in
I thought we had someone kind of keep an eye. Oh no, I don't think so.
Nope.
'Cause I think that was mainly Dana that was on that. Now
Mm.
Yeah.
Dana's preoccupied.
Yeah.
So I'll bring her down some food.
Okay.
I guess.
On your way down, you actually pass Sweepy coming up from the lower decks at the
Ooh.
same time.
Mhm.
He's like, "Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
so-
hello.
Hey, are you going downstairs?
Yes.
I don't know if you know this, but there's somebody in there."
I hold up the food like.
Oh, whoa. Okay, because it seemed like they couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if I was supposed to like say hello or like help them. Or, like,
I keep forgetting we don't tell them that she's here.
So, no.
is everything okay? Did it like?
So, we are bringing her to Testudia.
Okay, is she a prisoner?
Yeah.
It's basically 2 o'clock, so I have to head out now.
Goodbye, Will.
She says, we are taking her to Testudia to see what to do with her. Essentially.
Okay, all right. What did she do?
Um,
Did she kill somebody?
capitalism.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And like, did she kill somebody?
Has ordered the deaths of many people, one presumes.
She's probably killed a lot of people too.
Ooh.
Yeah, probably also has killed a lot of people.
Is she a break? Is she one of the breakwaters?
I want to do insight check to see why he's asking so many questions about this.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I think my insight is +4 or something. +5. So 17. Get a lot of 17s today.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is probing a little bit more than you would expect.
Mm-hmm.
Seems a little bit odd. He's asking so many questions.
Yeah. Listen, it's not really your business.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
Just-
just for future reference, yeah, it probably shouldn't help her.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
She seemed kind of scary.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, if you need help, I guess, guarding or anything like that, let me know. Or taking food down. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of.
Does he seem like the trustworthy? I mean, I'm gonna ask him like, why are you so interested?
I'm just trying to be helpful. I'm just doing a lot of. I know it's in the name, but I've just been doing a lot of sleeping lately, and I get a little bored.
I'll speak with the captain and see if that's something that
Okay, yeah,
he'd like for you to do.
Sure.
Okay. In the meantime, I am gonna bring her some food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, she's awake.
Okay.
When you bring down the food.
Slide the food under the door, or however it is that we get the food to her.
Yeah.
There's
You
like a
just, like,
hatch. I think
You
we said there
bang
was
the
a hatch
ball
or
up
something.
against the bars of iron, and then it all just.
Look it up. You just hear it. Thanks.
Welcome, I suppose. So who are you gonna send that note to?
None of your business.
I guess not.
I mean, who do you think? I was going to send it back to my associates back at the shore.
Yeah.
Good timing, though.
Yeah. Weird.
Nice spell cast, whoever did that.
Crazy.
Don't tell me it was the annoying one.
Really talented spellcaster with that.
I don't think I was present for that whole thing, so.
Fair. Is there anything else that you wanted from me? Did you just come down here to gloat?
I mean,
That
to give you
still
food.
that I am
since
still in your captive possession.
everybody else seems to have forgotten, which is kind of rude, honestly.
Yeah, I was very hungry today.
Yeah. Sorry. We're
Is
working
your
on that.
intention to starve me to death?
Not
Better
particularly.
to just stab me through the heart.
We're working on that. We were besieged by harpies today.
That's what that was.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
And all of you alive? Well,
Yeah, fine.
Anyone die?
great.
Yeah. Yeah. Takes more than that.
Noted.
Well, sleep well. If you do.
I prefer to trance.
Yeah, I've been getting into that more lately today as well.
Well,
Okay. Nice trance.
thank you.
I go back upstairs.
All right.
And I guess before you go to bed, I'm gonna be like, hey, are you in your quarters, I suppose?
Yeah, it can be in quarters.
I'm gonna like knock and be like, hey, so ran into Sweepy while bringing food down to a prisoner.
Oh my god, I heard about her.
And he offered to run food down to her and stuff.
Okay. Did it seem weird at
A
all?
little strange. He thought she was creepy
Okay.
and like scary. So seems like a safe thing to feel towards her. But yeah, he just expressed that he was sweeping a lot and just kind of bored and wanted some more responsibilities, I suppose.
Was that the job we had put him on? Cleaning the decks?
I think so, right?
I can't remember. I remembered that it was
If it's not, then
gore, but if it
I think he was kind of being a gopher, if I remember right, just kind of like doing
I think
random stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the main thing is that I don't really want anyone really near her that's not like has a way to stop her magic or like is magical themselves. Because I mean, the only reason I went down there was because I was invisible, and I don't know.
She complimented your spellcasting, by the way.
Was she surprised when her page was gone?
She said it was good timing.
Yeah, it was. Who did she say it was going to? Did you ask?
It was implied that she was going to send it back to the shore to the people. Just back on shore, her associates.
Okay. I think for Sweepy, I'd say no.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should be really like routinely down there unless they like have the means to handle her.
Right.
And I dropped him in one hit. So I don't
Very fair.
super know about
I mean,
him.
I'll keep running the food down to her if you want me to.
Yeah, I might take the next round if that's okay.
If you want, if you remember.
It takes a little like if there's any writing. Is there any writing utensil in the captain's quarter? Probably.
there's gotta be, of course,
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
fountain pens
jot a
with
little
charcoal
like
or
note.
something.
You tell
It's
us,
like
Bryce,
feed
is there?
Falca in morning. See, I got a note. I'll remember
Maybe we
now.
should feed her more.
Well, yeah, I'm feeding her. It's nighttime right now. We feed her in the
Yeah.
morning. Feed her at night. Feed her in the morning. Yeah.
Sure.
You know it's a bad sign when the captain doesn't even know what's in his quarters.
Hey, I'm still learning. I think I I might have someone else with me, but I don't know. She makes me nervous, and
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
and I want to be really careful around her.
Okay.
Does Sweepy go away from down there?
Yeah, he was going upstairs while I was going downstairs.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly I'm not gonna talk to him right there. I'm just gonna check to make sure he made it to his room and everything, and she didn't do anything weird.
Okay.
I don't know. Magic's weird sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd-
But we put the magic manacles on her.
I forgot about that bit. I was trying to remember. I was like,
Yeah.
how was it? I feel
One
like we
of
did
you
something
put the manacles
Yeah.
on her, right?
while I was invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
And I guess they kind of just lock on their own, right? I think
yeah, because I
we'll
don't
just
think there
say
was
they
a
kinda-
key.
They
There
were
is a
both-
key.
There is a key.
Yes,
Yes.
We
and
put
I
the
think
key.
both of you.
But they just kind of like
keys,
snap
right?
on.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Then okay.
It's up to you.
Also, just check on him. If he's sleeping in bed, he's sleeping in bed, and I'll go to bed myself.
Sure.
And I'm gonna. I'm gonna try to be sneaky about this. I am gonna prioritize finding Sweepy, but I'm gonna, if there's a way to do this, like be keeping an eye out for any kind of shady activity.
Okay, sure. So just roll a perception check.
I think I might actually cast Pass Without Trace and take a watch down there.
Okay, sure. Down in the lower decks?
Yeah.
Okay.
13.
Now that I've
13.
reminded you she exists.
A 13? Okay.
Mm.
He's not particularly hard to find. He's not asleep yet, but he's just kind of hanging out in the mid decks, just passing the time, just doing a little writing in a notebook. Just hanging out.
Okay.
Like pausing for a second, and just like looking up at the ceiling. He's like,
Just kind of trying to look at him from. Can I take out my little telescopy thing and try to look at what he's writing?
he roll a perception check again for that.
Worse.
What is that?
An 8.
An 8. It's hard to see from this distance. But as he's writing, he's just kind of like, "What you doing, Captain?"
Oh, gosh. You did you sense me?
No, I just saw you're like standing in the doorframe over there.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to be sneaky.
You should have specified.
I did.
You did, and you rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was trying to be sneaky.
Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to check on everyone before we went to bed. And I know today was a little crazy.
I know. I'm actually journaling about it right now.
Oh my gosh, what are you writing about? Can I see?
Yeah.
I'm glad we
I did a
kept
little
him.
sketch of the harp. I didn't get a look at him until after they're dead, so like it's
Yeah,
a little. I did my best.
It's okay. I sometimes struggle with drawing as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's okay.
You think it's that bad?
No, wait, let me see. What does it look like? What is it?
It's fine. It looks like a harpy. It looks a little mangled because he only got a view of the dead
That's
one. But
so much better than what I can do. I would have just done
Oh.
some stick figures with some little lines coming off.
I mean,
of
I
them
haven't
for
had
wings.
anything formal, but like
That's really good.
I just practice a lot now.
Yeah.
If you look back at the very beginning, it looks really bad. Yeah. I tried doing it with my other hand later on, and it actually looks better than my early ones do.
Aw.
It's very free to. What are the things he's been drawing? Do you mind if I like flip through it real quick?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. There's a lot of like, it's fuller than you might have expected. There's different drawings of different like monsters and beasts and whatnot that he's potentially encountered. And there's like little entries that say like, different places that he's been. You see, different various locations. You see, a few weeks back, there is one from Donner's Arch.
That's kind of what I was looking for. Is there's any?
Yeah, you see some like drawings of like birds that he saw, just notations of like the wildlife in the area. Roll an investigation check.
This dice. That is. There's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20?
Yeah.
You start to fixate on the Donner's Arch passages, just reading through, and as you're about to, he kind of grabs it back from you. He's like, "Sorry, Captain, that's private."
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry that much. I'm still getting used to leadership role here. Forget the boundaries.
I really appreciate it if you asked me first.
I'm sorry. No. I promise next time I'll ask.
Okay.
Just wondering though. Have you ever drawn Swindeely?
Who?
Swindeely.
I don't know the name.
Can I insight check?
Sure. Yeah.
A. Quest lines get so tangled up in my head. Okay, shit, never mind.
Yeah.
That's literally what
That's
I was thinking of with that
embarrassing for
entire
you.
investigating the
he's like-
journal.
No, he's like,
Shit.
sorry, it's just.
Or your friend? Wasn't there a friend that he
Yeah,
dodged?
at Donner's Arch.
Yeah.
That's that whole
part of that is a little tough for me, so I'd really appreciate if I could keep those private, those entries. I saw you lingering on them.
Yeah, sorry. Then in that case, can I offer you a hug as an apology?
I'll always take a hug.
I'm gonna hug, and in the hug, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for like deep hug, heads past face.
Yeah.
Take a hair out. I'm gonna lay it on his like
Okay.
outfit very gingerly.
Okay. Yeah, he does not notice it.
And I'm just gonna. I'm so sorry again about that. You have a great night, okay?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk away at that point.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna return actually to the captain's quarters, and I believe in order to tune in to what I see and hear from that, I have to kind of close my eyes and go into kind of a trance state. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back to my room, and rather than trying to fall asleep, I'm gonna just kind of close my eyes and try to feel that hair I left on him. See if I can tune in.
Okay. So, you put it on the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And does it allow you to just get like a view? Is it like a vantage point from the piece?
It is. If I'm within 10 miles of it, I can enter a trance as an action. The trance lasts for 1 minute, but it ends early if I dismiss it.
Mm-hmm.
During it, I can see and hear from the token as if I was located where it is.
Okay. So since it's on the back, you can't like see the front of Sweepy.
Yeah.
But you can see that he's kind of just walking around the mid decks, just quietly talking to himself, and you can hear like the scratching of like quill on page as he's writing. It's like, we can do this. We can do this. It's been a while. We're gonna get there. It's all gonna work out. It's gonna be okay. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Closes the book and then walks off to bed. Sets the book down. He takes his coat off before he's going to bed. Hangs it on the side of the, like a post next to where the hammocks are, in the mid decks, and then you hear the sound of a book being laid down in a chest. Just some of the things that he's taken off of his person. So, book comes out. You hear a clatter of metal at the bottom of the chest. Small metal object. You hear setting down, just like, belt, whatever, as well, and a few other things. And then he goes to lay down.
Okay.
And then the
see
chest
where-
kind of creaks closed.
Heard.
I'll say for this, like, you can see, like, you can't see exactly what he's putting in it, but you can kind of see at the periphery.
Mhm.
Actually, roll a perception check for me.
Sure.
Let's do it this way.
Oh,
Worse. I believe that is simply an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, he's not like being particularly stealthy about any of this, for the most part. I mean, he's just like putting things in his chest. So you see him put the book down, and then he kind of looks to his left. You hear the clatter of metal in the chest, and then he takes the coat, and then he puts it down on top, and then he closes it, and your vision goes black.
Okay. Open my eyes, babe. Oh, Sweepy, why did you have to be weird? Is there any realm where I can catch Rand before they have cast Pass Without Trace?
Nope.
Okay.
So
Because, I
you're
mean,
going-
technically, if you're trying to go down to Falca,
Yeah.
it would technically be after everything involving Saoirse and I with Falca. If that doesn't affect things, it doesn't. I'm just...
Yeah, I think it would be after everything, right? So
Yeah, after
Huh?
you took food down, that's when
Okay.
I'd be casting.
well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. Technically, you could be casting Pass Without Trace and slip past your allies as well.
true. But regardless, roll me a stealth check just to see
Would-
what you
Yeah.
can.
True.
That's
21.
21. Okay. Noted.
I'm drawing the pigeon kinku.
8.
Mhm.
Is there anything that happens? Like, is Falca doing anything suspicious? During.
Sorry.
Sorry, no. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do when it comes back to me. You can focus on this for a bit if you want.
You hear the scratching of metal against wood. And you hear that go on for a while. And then after like maybe half an hour to an hour, it stops. And then you hear the sound of somebody laying down in a cot, pulling, covers rustling. And it sounds like she goes to sleep.
I'd like to, if she's asleep, or at least trying to be, I would like to stealthily go over to the cell and just look in.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to say anything, just trying to see if I can see what that scratching was.
Roll perception check.
Okay. Plus.
Nice.
Oh, jeez. So that's a
8.
13.
13. Okay. You rolled better than the DC here, but you see.
I was about to say roll better than me. I was like, fuck you.
I mean, you also did that. You see, there's a spread out piece of cloth. It looks like maybe she cut off a piece of her cloak or something like that on the floor, and it's covering up a section of the floor. But one corner of it did not fully fall flat, and you can see what looks like carvings on the floor in the wood. A complex pattern, just from what you can make out, but there's a decent amount of complexity in it. And you can roll an Arcana check if you'd like.
Ooh.
That's a 16.
16. Definitely looks like runes of some sort. Magical runes, arcane runes. Obviously not energized because of the condition that she's in right now. But it seems like she's been carving something that's intended to cast some sort of spell.
Would I know?
It looks offensive in nature.
Okay. Would I know? And the answer might be no. Is there a way to, do runes require being perfect? Like, if I were to do damage to her carvings, would it just moot out these runes?
There's a certain amount of damage that they can take, but you can disrupt it in a certain way if you were to disrupt the tracing of the runes in a certain way. Yeah.
Okay.
It would require a check to investigate it and figure out what they're intended to do, so you know how to disrupt that, especially if it's offensive magic in a way that doesn't result in it doing damage when it's triggered. Obviously, right now, it's not triggered because she's not able to imbue it with magic, but it seems like she's preparing a spell of some sort.
So runes are absolutely harmless until they're imbued.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's otherwise it's just a complex carving.
Right.
There's no arcane energy put into the rune
Okay.
at this point because she doesn't have any to give to it. But for some reason, it seems like she is preparing one.
Okay. You said Janice was... It's okay, it's empty. It's empty! It's all right, everyone! Okay, so...
Oh, the cameras are busted again.
What is going on with our cameras?
It says, y'all have been going at this too
Gracious.
long. It's time to stop.
Yeah.
Fair.
Thank you, my fair Kelly, for letting us know.
Oh.
Oh, fantasticness, Kelly.
Second comment. When?
Wait, what? What?
Because it's the second comment that my fair Kelly has made.
Oh,
Or no, third. I'm a fool.
Kelly's
I would be
fantastic.
watching the
Oh my
stream, but
gosh.
battery.
Learn how to count, Hunter.
God, Twitch is
Jeez.
such a balance.
Twitch is a thing.
Kelly. I don't know basic math. I don't know
Oh,
1 + 1
man.
+ 1.
Oh, man.
If 1 +
I
1
do.
equals 2,
I did that
and
much
2 +
damage
2
one
equals
time.
2.
Oh god.
Oh no. Okay. Well, so my understanding is that Janice might be the most educated in such things.
Wow.
It would
Bold
be my,
assumption.
would be my guess and my assumption.
There is also Hob, who's a literal magic user.
Hob has magic, but does
Janice does not have magic as far as we've seen.
right. I guess what this might just be like something I also don't know about D&D as a world.
Fair.
Runes, like magic, doesn't require magic, and rune magic are two different things. Is that true?
It's all the same thing.
It's all the same
Yeah.
thing.
It's a
all
different
magic.
type of like spell casting.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Okay.
Like magic that you use in battle
Mhm.
uses most of the time like a focus.
Okay.
mhm.
And so you can think of the runes as another kind of focus,
Okay.
but just far away from the user.
And runes can be conditional on when they trigger.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And they follow all the same schools as casting magic does.
Okay.
Um,
So I. Okay. I want to do something stupid, Paul.
do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Stupid,
Okay.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Well, seeing this, it like immediate this is concern because this is clearly something magical on the floor. So I would like to cast Hold Person. Maybe.
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. I actually no, I don't hold the person. What I want to do,
Hold those horses, not that person.
holding horses. Now, tell me if this is something that I could do as a fire genasi, right? May I
Mm-hmm.
control flames to burn out the runes without like
That's what I was hoping
damaging?
you'd
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
up.
Because I'm like, this is the easiest way that I could
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
almost erase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
controls fire.
sure.
Yeah.
yeah. You get control flame, so if you can
Okay.
just like kind of.
Yeah, yeah, and
It
and
brings out the
gorgeous.
wood grain in the floor so nice.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it makes that particular part very, very waterproof.
Yeah.
So I want to do that. I want to blot all that out.
Yeah.
The second thing, I think I will. I do want to cast Hold Person, and she's asleep. So what is
I mean, it's still a save. It's
Right.
still a wisdom save.
it's still a wisdom save.
I don't know how being asleep affects wisdom saves.
Right.
With disadvantage.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on. Let me see.
She asleep or trancing?
I guess.
That's
Well, she's
true.
trancing.
That's true.
But I guess it's technically considered unconscious.
Yeah.
Is there wording in the trancing though that says you're conscious of your surroundings, or does it say you're not
It's
conscious?
a deep meditative state.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then-
Let me look up the
Because I know there's
rules.
some of those sleep ones, like racial features, where it's like you're fully conscious, or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remaining semi-conscious. I don't know what it means by semi-conscious, because unconscious is an actual condition.
Yeah.
up to
Uh,
you, God.
Oh wait,
So
that's
is
from a
conscious.
homebrew D&D wiki. So hold on, let me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's treated mechanically the same as being asleep.
Okay.
Maybe you have hearing or something.
I mean,
You can hear
Well, I mean, I
things
think
in
it would be
sleep,
like
too.
literally like in the trance wording, because again, like other racial like classes that have like or races that like don't have to go to sleep have things like you just can't be doing strenuous activity, but you're literally up and moving, or like deep meditative
Yeah.
trance where you aren't probably aware.
yeah.
So the unconscious condition, we'll go with that for what this is considered as for now. Because I think actually, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Tell
Brain,
us,
big
God.
brain time.
Yep. Yep.
Sleep spell.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look at the sleep spell,
Okay.
and the sleep it should tell me a little bit about what that does to somebody.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay, falls unconscious. So sleeping is considered being unconscious.
Okay.
So unconscious means you're incapacitated, you can't move or speak, you're unaware of your surroundings, can't take actions or reactions, automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. Doesn't say anything about wisdom saving throws. So she would still get a wisdom save
Okay.
if you cast hold person.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do it?
Yep.
Okay. That's cocked. I got too many dice in this tray. 10.
That does not save.
No
But there's a
plus.
Oh.
I think yours is a 13, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. Gotta look up her stat block real
Spell
quick.
save
Yep.
DC
Yep.
is memorized.
Man.
Jaunty little song
I
playing
know.
right there.
It is a jaunt.
Okay, so her stat block, she would have. It's only an 11.
Oh, okay. So she doesn't save. Great.
Actually, both of these whole persons have worked.
So I
And she's a wizard. She's not like
Yeah,
she doesn't have super high or super high wisdom.
so since she is paralyzed, I want to go in and search like the whole cell and her person, and I want to find what she used to carve.
Okay. So yeah,
I just do-
roll an investigation check.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got it.
Hiya. All right, that is a.
Very consistent die.
It really is fantastic. Investigation. So that's a 16.
16.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see that she doesn't really have much else on her person. You already searched her kind of once and took things off once you found the paper, right? Or when you found the paper. You didn't actually search her.
We didn't
I know,
search her.
because I
No,
was
no.
like invisible and blind.
Yeah. That would have been something.
So it's paper and luck.
And you actually cast hold person on her while she was in trance, so her eyes are closed right now, so she can't actually see you. Not that it would matter. Again, she would know who's doing this approximately.
She's gonna get so tired of getting jumped in the
I know.
night.
It's like every night. All right, time to go to sleep and get
Yep.
violated
Searched.
while I sleep.
Yep.
But so you don't really find much on her. You do find, because you didn't search her after you found the paper, did you?
Mm-mm. We did not.
You do find a pack of papers
Okay.
on
Yeah.
her person.
That figures.
I'm taking that.
So you have a pack of the paper crane
Cool.
papers.
Useful.
Yeah, you find that she doesn't have any weapons on her. You did disarm her, whatever that would have been when you took her captive. You don't find anything super like sharp or metal on her, but you do see like on the floor next to her bed there is a nail that she's pried off of one of the boards that she was using to carve these runes in the floorboards.
Okay, I'll take that as well, and then I want to just like look around the room, see if there's anything else that would be easily like metal and pried away.
This one looks like maybe it had been kind of loose in the floorboard already. You can
Okay.
spend the time if you want to try to get everything that she could use out of here.
I do think hold persons though is just a minute.
It is.
Yeah. So
Well, I will take that, and what I would like to do is I'm gonna just like take a pin out of my bag of holding and write on the floor in front of the door. Next time you try something, we'll take your hands instead, and then I will leave. And
Yeah!
then, and then
That's the kind of attitude I'm wanting on my ship.
and then I would like to go find Gemini.
Okay.
Cool. Are they asleep?
no, they're actually awake and they're on the upper deck.
Okay.
They're hanging out with Wellbrin.
Dwarf.
The dwarf.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
She's
I'm
really
gonna-
cool.
She's.
It's pretty cool.
I'm just gonna sneak up because I'm still pretty sneaky.
Yeah, they're just they don't notice you.
Sweet.
Neither of them. They're just chatting.
And then I'm just gonna be like,
Ah! Oh my God! Oh. Hey! Wow! How did you do that? That was like.
I'm sneaky. Can
And you're so bright. I don't know how I didn't.
Literally
Wow.
luminous.
thanks. Can
It's like you stuck to the light just perfectly.
yeah, pretty good at that. Can I talk with you for a second?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Rand is gonna.
Oh
look.
no, we can go over. I'm sorry, Welburn. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. Sorry, Wilburn. Okay. Scurry to corner, away from earshot.
Yeah,
Away
it
from
was
your shot?
just the two of them
Oh,
up
cool,
here.
cool. So. So here's you know how we've got a prisoner.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. Ha ha ha. I don't know much about Valka, right? I don't
neither.
know if anyone does. Probably not. She was definitely trying to carve some runes down there.
Oh yeah, but she doesn't have magic, so
She doesn't
you're
have
good,
magic.
right? You put you.
I burned
I'm
them
assuming that you've told me this, but you slapped the bracers on her, right?
out. Yes.
Yeah.
She's I'm not worried about her doing magic, but she definitely is still trying to get out and sabotage. And I mean, I wrote her a threat. I was like, next time you try something like this, we'll, take your hands.
Oh.
I don't really know if I really want to
You gonna follow through on that?
I don't know.
That's one of those things, if you're gonna make a threat like that.
Well, I don't know what
Gotta
else
mean
to
it.
do. She's just down there, and it's not like I can constantly just be casting hold person on her. It just doesn't.
No, it doesn't seem super ethical.
No, trust me, it really doesn't. But I don't know. I mean, you seem like you've done this pirate thing way more than we have, at least.
Well, I don't mean to brag. I have been doing it longer than 2 days.
Yes, okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't know. Do you have any advice? I
Well,
don't.
I mean, first one, if you're gonna make a threat, be willing to follow through on it. And talking about cutting people's hands off, that's a pretty severe one, I gotta say. So you don't strike me as the kind of person that does that. But hey,
First time for everything.
there is. But there's some, speaking from experience, there's some first times that you can't easily come back from. So I would say,
Just thinking outside the box, would it be possible to, with cantrip, cause the illusion of cutting someone's hands off?
not with a cantrip. You would have to use an illusion spell.
I've
a
got something
pretty
like that.
significant.
Okay, yeah, that's
illusion
what I was
spell.
wondering. If you could do a plane above the hands or something.
Well, there's one that's you make them think that what they're seeing is hurting them.
Oh,
Yeah, like a
essentially.
phantasmal
Interesting.
force
Yeah,
or something like
phantasm-
that. Or phantasmal killer, I think is.
No, it's called well,
that
there
is
is
one that does
Phantasmal
that.
Force, but that's a different thing,
It's
I
also
think.
Crown of Madness, but that I think makes
Yeah.
you think that
Maybe it
allies
is.
are enemies, if I remember right.
Anyway, yeah, that was
Yeah.
just this.
Yeah, you craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. You create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than a 10-foot cube and that is perceivable only to the target for the duration. The target can use its action, blah, blah, blah. Target is affected by the spell. The target treats the phantasm if it was
Yeah.
real
Mm-hmm.
and rationalizes any illogical outcomes from interacting with it.
Right. It's not like a minor or major illusion where they can investigate it after the fact. It's like once they fail it, they fail it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, your ship, your rules, that's how it goes out here, but it doesn't seem like that's the kind of thing that you typically jump to. I mean, I saw what your group did with the harpy, and that's one of those cases where most people wouldn't have been so generous with a harpy of all creatures. So jumping from that to cutting off hands of prisoners is, I don't know. You tell me. Now, I will say this. The thing with the rune, a little unnerving. But if she can't cast magic, then what's the problem?
I mean, the problem is she's a prisoner, and prisoners do everything they can to escape.
Well, yeah, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I don't blame her, to be honest. I kind of feel a little bad. She was just a means to an end, and now we're having to deal with that end. And well, I also kind of have a favor to ask, maybe.
Teach me about gender.
Related to hands?
No, well, we haven't really told the rest of the crew about her yet. Don't really know if we're going to. Hopefully we will soon, but I kind of want to sleep, but I don't want to not have someone watching her.
Yeah, I mean, if she's carving runes, then she's probably willing to conspire. I mean, we could work in shifts, but you'd have to tell people, right? And you'd have to tell people that you trust. And we could get people with eyes on her all day long.
Who do you trust here? Your name is Trust, but who do you trust here?
Well, that's the thing. My name's Trust, but that's because I'm the only one, right? You can only trust yourself truly out here. But people that you consider family, the next best thing. So whoever you would consider family on this ship, that's the people that I would trust. Now, everybody has their secrets. I mean, we're pirates, right? Everybody has their foibles, their vices. I think what can help you learn to trust somebody is if you know what their vices are and know how they impact you. If you can understand that, then you know what motivates them in a negative sense.
It's very devious.
Oh, I don't know about devious. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah, just a tad.
yeah, okay. Okay. I think for this evening, Rand's just gonna go back down and watch Falca.
Okay.
And think about that.
All night?
Yeah.
So you will take a point of exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
But the night passes otherwise uneventfully.
I was going to check on Sweepy if that's okay.
Sure.
So many last minute
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
No, that's fine.
That's why I
Triggered
didn't
by
want
me
to
being
do-
like, oh, by the way, can I get
This is how it goes. You pass one person in the hall one time, and it's like,
All right, so
We're invested now.
now that I know, like, oh my God, Sweepy, why do you have to be weird? Okay. I'm gonna decide this is a mission just for me to take, and I'm going to start like making my way towards his room, and before I reach very close to that room, I want to be moving stealthily the whole time. So if I need to roll stealth before I even do anything, I can do that.
yeah, if you're trying to be stealthy, roll
Yeah.
a stealth check, because it will be against his passive perception as he's asleep.
Oh, I wish it had been that first roll. Would it help me if I did that? Because my plan is to use the silence goober to literally silence sound. So like me opening the
I would
door
give you
and
advantage
interacting.
then, yeah.
That's kind of what I was wondering.
It's like being invisible. It would give you advantage. You blocked out a sense.
What's it called? The
It's
silence
even worse.
goober?
All right. That's
The goober?
incredible.
Yeah.
I was only 4 numbers lower than what I
in-
rolled to roll.
The last session, 2 sessions ago, Bryce got a little item that casts a bubble of silence, and it's like a little disembodied head, and to activate it, you have to stick your finger in its mouth
And it's called the goober.
and say, oopsie.
Now that is unfortunately, even with advantage, a 13 on stealth.
Okay.
Rolled a 5 and a 4.
Okay. Tell me what you're trying to do, and we'll see how that plays out.
I am attempting to get into the room and look through the chest. I want to get that journal.
Okay.
And while rooting through said chest, I was going to be looking to see if there's anything else catching my eye, since I was hearing that we can do this, that kind of like plural talk. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking, I'm already suspecting. I mean, we had Homegirl in the basement of the ship writing on magic paper. He then came up. I'm thinking communication is happening here. So I'm looking for papers or any kind of. I wouldn't know what a sending stone is, I don't think. So I don't think
I have one, so I think you may have seen mine.
Be up to you.
Right?
I'll let
Because when I
Well,
came
we've used
back,
it before.
Have we?
I explained.
Right. There was that. Yeah.
Yeah, when we met back in the ruins, then I
That's-
explained that the sending stone was what took me away from you guys.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll also keep an eye out for a stone
Okay.
if there's like a sending stone going on.
So you sneak your way in with the bubble of silence.
I think I
and-
have to go, guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're almost done.
See you guys.
Yeah,
Bye.
we'll see you next week.
Yes.
But you are sneaking in, and you are going to rifle through the chest, and you find a big padlock on the front of the chest.
Want to try and unlock it if I can.
So roll a thieves' tools check to try to pick it.
I'm going to use a different die. Should have used the same die. Maybe. But we'll see. It's a 12.
A 12, not gonna.
These
do it
modifiers are
quite.
so good, and I'm
I
just-
know.
I'm
So you
rolling
try to
real
pick it,
low
and it just,
single
like,
digits.
Well, it does make a noise, but it won't like. It won't budge. And you see Sweepy starting to stir a little bit in his hammock. It looks like he's about to wake up soon.
I want to. He's about to wake up soon. How much time has it been? Oh, because he's sensed my presence.
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
sensed something nearby.
Then I am going to.
So let me double check his passive perception. So I thought I was going off of memory, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty decent. Yeah.
Okay. Can I, in one kind of motion, stick a finger up a nose and then drop the glasses onto my face?
Okay.
Like,
So he's,
I don't know that.
and then
Glasses invisible.
and then you're gone.
Press against wall.
And you just hear like a, hello? Somebody there? Oh boy. I didn't even have anything to drink tonight. Roll a stealth check.
You gotta breathe eventually. Does your nose whistle a little bit?
This is with advantage for them.
Yes, with advantage because you're invisible.
It'll be a 21 stealth.
Okay. uh, 21 stealth. Okay. Hello? They're dropping like flies.
We gotta wrap this up,
Yeah.
guys. It's almost 3:00.
Yeah. So you are, and then Sweepy's scanning around the room, and then he kind of.
Oh, I can't see him.
Who is that? Who's there?
I'm going to use my.
I can hear you breathing.
I'm going to use my actor feat here in this moment, and I am going to sound like Granny. And I'm just going to.
Can't wait.
I can't wait to see how this plays out. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Because I
glad
can't
Andy
think
and
of a
Savannah are
single.
gone
I
from
can't
this
think of
since
a
I have
single
to
other.
witness it.
I can't think of a single voice that would make an impact on him personally that I know of that can pull out of a piggy bank. So, actually, I'm gonna speak in Falca's voice,
Okay.
and I am going to say, "Shh, not too loud. Others may hear."
Falca?
Yes,
How did you get the manacles off?
you don't need to worry about that. If I tell you, they may be able to figure it out, and then all this will be over.
I got the key like you asked me to. What do you want me to do with it now?
I want you to hold on to that, because they can't know that I can unlock myself out of these. I need you to repeat back to me so I know I can trust you our plan.
Roll a persuasion check at this point.
Persuasion or deception?
Deception, yeah.
Advantage with acting.
Yeah.
Now then, I do think my deception's a lot lower than my persuasion. I don't know if I have expertise in deception. I do not, so it's just a dirty 20.
That is just enough.
Yes!
Right here.
Right here.
There's so many people sleeping around here.
Then be quiet.
Okay. I was gonna get the key for you so I could get the manacles off of you when we get to Donner's Arch.
Mm-hmm. You know the
Plan what you're talking about.
I know. This is to make sure they haven't managed to get through to you. I need to know I can trust you.
We just talked about this today.
I know, and
I didn't
since
know you
then
were on
they've
this ship
already
until today.
since then they've already made an assault on me.
Why?
They sneak into my room. I'm a prisoner on their ship. You think they trust me?
It's fair. They don't seem like they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, of course they don't. They stole the boat in the first place.
Fair. Well, okay. Do you want me to put the key back?
No.
Hold on to it?
Keep the key
Okay.
and then just go to sleep. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Okay.
I'm literally just going to sit there and wait until I hear him breathing in a way that sounds like sleep since I can't see him.
He starts to get back into his bunk, and then after a moment passes, he's like,
I can hear you breathing. Are you just gonna stay here?
I can't move until you fall asleep.
Okay.
This is awful.
yeah.
Sweating.
You slowly hear his breathing begin to slow and go back into sleeping. It seems like he's asleep now.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try. I saw my way in, correct? Can I attempt a history check to remember the path back to the door?
God.
Yeah.
Not 20!
All right. You can perfectly retrace your steps against all odds.
This is when the nat 20 this episode
Yeah.
comes
Honestly,
out.
though, not a bad time to have it.
Yeah.
I was really
You're
scared
able
about
to,
making
like,
it out of this room.
Back
I'm not
your
gonna
way
lie.
slowly
God.
up out of the room, and you're able to get clear of the space before you finally feel like there's no eye line back to the space. You know Sweepy can see you from where you're at.
Rip off the glass and be like, holy shit! I'm gonna start sprinting towards Saoirse, and I'll let that be I'll sprint towards Saoirse's room, since
Sure.
Saoirse's probably
Okay.
trancing or sleeping,
Yeah.
and I'll let that be our...
Okay. And so as you burst into Saoirse's room, we'll cut it.
Sweepy is creepy! I wrote that down so long ago.
Oh my
I've been
God.
Aw.
That's the line we're ending it on.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
Sweepy is creepy. Thank you for sticking around a little bit longer. In spite of us losing 2 of our players to the sands of
I
time.
hope you enjoyed seeing them. They're gone
Yeah,
forever.
They're gone forever.
Yeah.
But we'll be back next week, hopefully back to full capacity. Michelle will hopefully be back. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.